Plug out.
I can make things move. I can make things move.
I said quarterback shit when I said I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie. Fuck with clothes, shoot, trolling vibe Molly. Kurt, I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, my no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the top, baby. Happy Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Oh,
Man,
no.
time flies. Week 10, we in it. Man, I don't know about you, but I didn't feel like I missed anything. You guys sat through it all. Am I wrong for thinking that?
Not at all.
Yeah, 10-7. That was tough. Yeah, I didn't get it. Well, you know, that's typical Thursday in my experience, but this week is actually like one of the few this year that has kind of been a dud. All the other ones that I could think of outside of this one, and maybe was there like a blowout? Can't remember. This game sucked.
Some barn burner last night for sure. What a great AFC West matchup. 100%.
Yep.
Terrible.
My fault. Came back from a jog.
Lee, you were your mic is muted, but what do you think about last night's performances?
It was a game.
It was a game.
It was not a game.
That wasn't
at all.
You want my honest to God opinion?
Officially, I mean, it was officially a game. Yeah, that's as much as you know what
about it. There was definitely a football game.
They had fucking diapers all night long. Then again, the Raiders do suck, so they have shit coming out of their ass every single night.
Poo poo.
Poo poo. No, it was not a game.
They're not delusional. They traded away a player that they should have, and
Bo Nix looked like a goddamn backup quarterback last night in his first NFL game. That's how sad he looked. I hate to say it. I'm being honest. That's what he looked like.
A bit.
Looked like a divisional matchup on a short team. It looked like a divisional matchup.
Football last night. That was horrible football, if you want to call it football. That was bad. From the replay I watched,
you said it was a game.
It was a game.
It was a game, but a game sucked.
Yeah, it definitely did.
It sucked.
Yeah, there you go.
I would rather watch pigs fly.
I can agree with that.
Watch that shit if you call it a football game. Being honest.
I mean, I actually don't mind it being a former Chargers fan and not a fan of the AFC West in general now. You could laugh at that, actually.
Yeah, the game sucked.
Yeah, like, oh man, the Donkeys and the Raiders, dude, they fucking do, actually. Maybe
and it goes to show
maybe the division rivalry between them is so strong that like their natures are their good defenses and maybe suspect offenses.
Think about this.
I'd play it out that way.
Think about this. The Jags are one of the better teams record-wise in the AFC right now.
Oh, super lucky though.
They had to take the Raiders into overtime, right? Like it just goes to show, like even some of these best teams, they've been having like these, like especially the Jags. This is why I'm trying to shit on them for a second here. It's like they've been winning their games fluky as shit in spite of their bad QB play.
I think it's a proper
time. Doing signals. I'm just saying though, right? Like even the Raiders almost whooped them up, and they lost by 1 point in overtime. You know what I mean? Like that's shit funny to me.
This is about around the time where you sit down and you go, okay, who's a pretender and who's a real contender? You know, we have the
give me some real contenders here.
Real contenders?
Yeah, go on, fire it off.
Okay, I think New England is a real contender.
I'm with you.
I think
obviously Kansas City looks like Kansas City that everyone knows and hates.
Absolutely, Kansas City, Denver, and then I have a hard time with the North. Denver. I want to say Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh naturally just wanted to roll off the tongue, but I was resistant, so I had to really think about it.
But they're turning it around at the right time, and they got Mike Tomlin. Like they're a lock for 8 wins, basically. They're only a couple wins from that already.
And when Jalen Warren is healthy, that team is balanced and the offense can click and score when like the 2 minute. I think they can get the 2 minute done.
If we get that defense that we seen on Sunday, Pittsburgh is definitely a threat in the AFC.
That defense might look good again against the Chargers this week, just because the Chargers
pretenders. By the way, they are contenders right now. I give them all the credit for getting to where they're at, but I don't think they have it anymore. There's too many things that point in the wrong direction. Y'all got a lot to fucking like get back on track on.
Well, before we move on, just to get this thing on track, you are tuned into another live Friday edition of Away Your Gamer. Okay,
Friday, my G's.
Continue. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday morning, my favorite morning
Okay, so
outside of Sunday morning.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think the Bills are a bit of a pretender here. Their defense is really bad.
Yeah.
Is really bad, and the offense can carry that entire team, but it's like Aaron Rodgers in his prime, so to speak. Not talking about stylistically how Josh Allen plays, but I'm talking about like a guy who carries the team. They go the distance in the playoffs, but they can't get over that last hump to get to the big chipper. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whether you call maybe I don't want to call them a pretender. I'd say they're lower on the totem pole of the contenders more than people think. You know what I mean? When you look at the totem pole of contenders, you got to put Buffalo in there. I think they're lower on that totem pole.
All right. Who else is trying to sneak in at the wild card?
I think our Niners
is Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Oh,
yeah,
we're still
even though their
Baltimore and
record is
I think
horrendous right now.
Baltimore and Pittsburgh haven't even played each other yet, bro.
Yeah.
100%. I think they still got to play twice, and they're only 2 losses behind Pittsburgh right now, 3 and 5.
And they usually split.
They have a winning record. Oh wow.
Who has a weapon now?
No, they're 3 and 5, and Pittsburgh is 5 and 3.
Yeah,
and they haven't played each other yet. So Baltimore still has action at getting that 7th seed.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that no one will be surprised if they come through as a road wild card team. You know what I mean? Like Baltimore, their schedule is super friendly too, bro. Even like in division that they still have to play. Like, I think they only played the Browns, and did they play? Oh yeah, they only played the Browns in their division so far. So they're still gonna play Joe Flacco twice. You know what I mean? And then they're still gonna play Aaron Rodgers twice. And they got one more game with the Browns. And the Browns, like, here's one thing: like Lamar finally had a good game against the Browns. Like it's weird. Like he doesn't like have the big blow up games against them, but he finally did this year. So maybe he continues that again. But
top of the morning song. Top of the morning, Derek. Top of the morning, Albert.
What up, Derek? What up, Albert?
Top of the morning, Minnesota Den.
Minnesota Den.
Top of the morning, King D.
He's the king. The king.
Albert said start 2. Stafford, Drake May, or Dart.
Stafford's playing the Niners. It'd be and then the Drake May's playing. I'm playing Drake May because playing the Buccaneers.
Dart too. Dart against Chicago.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Dart.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sitting Stafford.
There it is. And because you know what's crazy about Stafford is like he's hella good, bro. But like there'll be some games where it's like, he's the QB. They're putting up hella points. He's the QB too. That's kind of weird.
It's just the upside on both the other quarterbacks having rushing abilities.
It's a fact, and the matchups are friendlier. Because we got to be careful with division games all the time when we get to this time of year.
Although the weapons that Stafford are, they're almost matchup proof. So therefore, Stafford, as long as his line gives him respectable time to make a decision, that's a pretty potent offense. I don't know many defenses keeping him, on the under.
Niners.
Yeah. All right. We'll see it.
We did it. I'm just saying we did. Excuse me. My bad.
Was Puka out there? I don't remember.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get Puka. We need you, Puka. I love you.
I do. I think
in fantasy.
He pretty much is my favorite wide receiver right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
My favorite is I'd have to say it's Jamar Chase still right now for me.
Yeah.
And it's because I love him so. I love Joe Burrow so much that even when Joe Burrow's not there, I still love you a lot, Chase.
It's a smart game plan for Cincinnati to just target.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase 20 times.
They're in there in the meeting like this. It's just hella quiet, and it's gonna go. I know what to do. We throw it at Chase more. Huh?
You're not gonna make him unhappy.
All right, let's go to lunch.
The last thing you need is for him to have like some sort of like organizational fallout and start doing the diva stuff and wanting to trade and all that.
Well, here's the thing. He's one of the highest paid, if not the highest paid. He's the highest
Right.
paid skill guy outside of the QB position.
But
right?
I'm saying a lot of organizations, they'll treat their organizational star player differently when they're out of the hunt, and they're not going to throw to them 20 times.
You ever notice when players get drafted? when players get drafted, they're gonna wear.
The funny thing is that
they're gonna wear
it
3-piece
actually
suit.
worked. Flacco knew that.
Well, hear
we
me
can
out.
Get this done.
When you get drafted, are you not? Most of these kids wear a 3-piece suit. They come through dipped, right? You know, you might see some of them cats with some gaiters on. You're like, oh, what you know about that kid, right? Jamar Chase, you know what he came through? In some some orange, black, and white Vans, because he knew he's about to go to Cincinnati, right? So he's like, oh, okay, cool. He's doing the color scheme. He's going to the Bengals. Now he wore the Vans because he had to be prepared for what it's like to live cheap. Okay, he said, "Don't you wear them gators over here? Over here, you're gonna have to snow."
You know
he used to have to
that's
shovel
like a
snow.
false dichotomy though, because the regional like wealth in his stature, even as a rookie, is so far and above. Like he could have that luxurious lifestyle.
That's a fact.
Like,
I mean, what is the first round? He was what, 5th overall?
You can buy the
something like
biggest thing in Cincinnati for the price of a 3-bedroom in Cali and
That
a
is
lot
true.
of the places.
You ain't lying.
He could have a whole room for his Vans.
Hey, remember? I don't know when we did the story
house, the granny
on
flat.
when Joe Burrow's house
This
got
is my
broken
house
in.
for all my Vans.
when,
He's having a function and then he's like, "Hey, come
Yeah, he
over
got
here. I
robbed.
got a
He
whole
ran
other
up in
building."
Yeah,
the
but
door.
you
with my
remember that?
shoes.
But when they showed that house though, his house was fat
Fat.
as fuck, bro. And
Oh, I
Joe,
bet.
I want to say Joe is from Ohio as well.
Yeah, he
Oh
is.
my mama. I don't know
I
what
heard-
part of
I heard he
Ohio
bought
that
like a
was, but
farm,
that, hey,
too.
Joe Burrow shit is federal as fuck, dog.
He bought like a big ass, like a giant ass agricultural joint. Like he's about to start growing hella vegetables and shit. Like
If you
like
got
it's not-
the
like he's
cattle
getting
Hey,
into
when you got the
he's getting into the produce
when you have the
industry.
right machines, you can maintain a farm and not struggle and have to worry about getting hurt or whatever. So it isn't unpractical.
No, I'm just saying, no, like
unpractical
he actually has a business.
for an
that he's-
organization to give him the green light and be like, yeah, you can maintain your farm. It's like,
well, no, but here's the thing though.
not
He's
like
doing
you're
it on some
actually
baller shit. He's about to start a
hand
produce
tooling
company. Bro.
anything. There's like big ass equipment doing it.
He's
All
starting a whole
sorts of shit.
produce company. I wouldn't doubt he got all the equipment. He ain't out there with the hoe. You feel me?
I know there's actually a lot of female farmers that maintain hundreds and hundreds of acres by themselves.
Yeah,
Wow.
with
I
the
got a
right.
story, hey kid, I got a story saved for us somewhere up in North Dakota or somewhere where it's female farmers, and what they did, they came from like a big city. I forgot what city it was, but because of the housing shortage and how much it costs to live, bro, they live for free because they work at the motherfucking farm, bro. 100%.
Yeah, bro.
And some beautiful women too, bro. Oh my mama.
Well, because
Wow.
it's like
Story
horses.
safe.
This sounds
They
like a
love
cult.
horses, so anything that they can do to have a horse, they're like, yeah, okay, let's do it.
Come on now.
That's
Hey,
the
look
root
at
of
this
it.
too. Cause like there's a joint over here. It's what is it? JD's in an apple orchard right by my crib. Well, not right by, but it's somewhere. It's like off, like close to Franklin's side. You know what I mean? But like, there's like you see all these farms just in the middle of nowhere, and there's like
Oh
houses
yeah,
all
for
around.
sure. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
all up and down that, because once you start going south on the 99, that's going towards the Central Valley, and that's where all the agriculture is.
Yeah,
like
and
even
this
in
is
Lodi,
what I
like,
heard.
you could drive to Lodi right now, bro, through I think down Franklin or even
Yeah,
Stockton,
you just take the
and
industry.
there's wineries right there. Even
That's a fact.
even
My
by the
sister and them be
Sacramento
going to
River,
shit.
even by the Sacramento River, which is on the I-5 side. We got bed and breakfasts all down the river that it
Hey,
takes.
you know
you
what's
straight to
crazy
the
about that
Delta.
shit? At night, I could hear the frogs from in the
100%.
distance.
100%.
Oh yeah, wilderness.
Yeah, like but I'm
Countryside.
pretty far from the river, but you can hear that bitch.
Yeah, it's
but
hella
look at
quiet where Bogue is. You can
Yeah,
definitely.
you know what I mean. They can hear me for miles, bro. Hey, no,
Right.
oh God.
Actually, during 24 hours ago, in this room, you probably would have heard some lady, and I'm 100 and some odd feet up in the air, but there's a lady, and we had 4 dumpsters out there ready for pickup, and she got to them, and she's not all there at all. You know, I'm not making fun of her, but she was
Yeah, but she
shouting
was out there
at
causing a ruckus.
And I live right next to 2 schools, an elementary school on one side of the street and a high school on the other side of the street.
Oh,
and
wow.
these kids were running because she's like obnoxiously like shouting and screaming at the top of her lungs.
Oh,
So
wow.
sometimes the thought of being in, because I've lived in the country quiet area, that I do miss that from time to time.
Yeah, the madness. You know what's funny is I miss the madness of like living in where you hear like constant ambience. Like you know, I'm a city slicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's nice being around a lot of things,
sweet scent of pollution.
But yeah, there's a lot of people and a
"Mm."
lot of ruckus.
I miss San Jose. I'm actually gonna go there today. I'm coming home, San Jose. Get everything ready for me.
Come on now.
Yeah, my daughter wants to go to hang with her friends for her birthday weekend. One of her best friends' birthday is the day before hers, so you know what I mean. They always before they used to do like collab birthday woo wops. You know what I mean? So, and then like I'm like, okay, I'll just go to the lab. Why not? But yeah, going back to what we was talking about. What was we talking about?
Oh, just
Oh yeah,
just like
ambient
Cincinnati
shit,
Bengals and the star players.
Yeah, and look at this, Joe Burrow. He's trying to launch like a produce company, legit. Like like I'm like, okay, Joe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ohio's it's a nice place to settle if you have the ability to maintain a big piece of property.
You get all the weather over there too.
Yeah, but it's not too bad. It's lake effect.
Yeah. Well,
so,
I guess if you're like in the Cleveland side, that's more that's more closer to the East Coast, huh?
Yeah, it's lake effect.
It's like
but
right there by
the way
Pittsburgh.
that lake effect works is that side, since it's underneath a lake, not like
above a lake.
Yeah, and then so it's weird how it cycles, right? So they're over here. It's in a position where I don't know. The lake effect doesn't. It's not as bad as Minnesota or Illinois, for that fact. Like Chicago gets pretty wild. Detroit, we all
they got that lakefront cold.
Like all those areas up in that side get way more.
Have you ever done sushi over there? How do they do sushi in Chicago? It's all imported, obviously, because it's like.
Oh, good fish is there's so many fisheries, and they can get you fish through same day. So. And there's some crab restaurant here that specializes in some Florida crab, and every day they have fresh Florida crab here.
Damn! So what? They just be hitting? They be waxing more for this shit imported.
There's nothing even really special or particularly better about this crab. It's
I only eat Florida grown crabs.
Yeah, it's a black crab. But
why's it gotta be black?
I don't know. That's just that you know.
Hey, I got hit with that
it's
the other day
Caribbean,
on the
man.
stage.
That's what it is.
I was like, that black magic. Why's it gotta be black magic? Because it's the best magic. They're like, okay, good save.
They're not a typical looking. Especially their claws. Their claws look really, really cool. But at the top of my head, I don't know the name of the species. So
come down to Black Crab Shack.
That's all I can describe by like the looks of it, and then the color. So there's special claws to it, and it tastes pretty good. But nothing,
you know what?
Nothing better than any other crab. You know, Alaskan crab is probably still the superior crab.
Facts. Meteor. Pause. Last night we actually, this is unbeknownst to you, kidda, but we're gonna enter the GWN in one of the world's greatest decathlons, and you're gonna represent us because we decided you know pretty much everything. So like about everything, yeah. So we're like, listen,
that's
you
not always
represent
a good
the GWN in the world decathlon. We entered. It's a long list. We might not get in, but if we get in, it's all you, bro.
Oh right, well, decathlon. Well, I don't know. I'm not right. I'm not.
It's
I'm
an
not
idiot
running around.
savanna It's
Huh?
it's an idiot savanna so it's just about everything.
Oh well.
I think
okay.
we're gonna host it too one day.
I see what you're saying.
He knows everything. No, but I think the conversation. I wasn't even on the show. I was just watching it, but they were talking about geography last night, and then
yeah.
Diamond Joe goes, "I swear, Kiddo would totally know this answer right now because they were trying to figure out where something was. I forget what it was.
Come on now, facts.
Yeah.
But even right now, he totally knows geography. Like,
Well,
yeah,
you remember you were sending me some like videos on the I can't remember what they call that. There's a new term that we like to use outside of the old school term, but there's a layer that is like missing 600.
Oh yeah, there's a layer, a
600
geological
million years,
layer,
right?
2 million years,
600.
600,000
million.
600,000 years,
600 million.
600 million years. Look at this, JD. There's this joint.
But
It's as if
here's what happened. This is the geological. This is what science has explained what happened. So we were in, and you've heard
for context,
these,
real quick.
You've heard of these snowball Earths.
I just want to explain it real
where
quick for context.
You have a whole planet that turns into a glacier. So when the continents, because there's still continental plates moving, but the top of it, the crust, is actual glacier material.
It's frozen.
So what we see in geology, that when a glacier hits rock, it turns into sediment. And sediment just means that it's crushed rock really fine. It doesn't go anywhere. It just turns into a different state. So you don't get these massive columns of earth. You get these sedimentary layers, and even through 600 million years of sedimentary, it rivals nothing in comparison of natural plate tectonic geology. So when you have a whole planet that's glacier, like imagine Antarctica just being Earth, that's what happens when the continental plates move. You get. And you've seen canyons, right? The Grand Canyon is a great example because that's what a glacier can do to Earth. It eliminates it. It fucking disintegrates it. Turns it into sediment.
You want to know my theory? Want to know the bogey theory?
Yeah.
So I'm totally with you. It was a frozen ball, right? We're in one of the several ice ages that I'm sure the Earth has been plunged into for.
And this wasn't. This was for eons. This was not.
This is like before dinosaurs and everything. But so I think that you had this frozen ball, and it was almost like so you have the Earth's crust and everything else, and the magma and all this shit aside, and we had some sort of polar shift that we do have periodically, right? So everything just shakes up all crazy inside this like glass shell, essentially. And then when it all settles down, eventually all the shit melts off, and you almost have this it comes up as missing history. Like, what happened to those 600 million years? There was just madness and magma melting the fuck out of everything.
We anticipate there was still a lot of local asteroids and comets still continuously colliding, causing nuclear winters. So every time that a big ass fucking piece of rock hits the Earth, a huge nuclear type of explosion.
It shoots up everything into the atmosphere and blocks out the sun on top of everything for like 1,000
years. Right. So you have decades and millennia, sometimes
1,000 years
worth of
darkness
of just like a result of that big ass rock hitting Earth. You now have a nuclear winter style event, and that's how we all heard that's how the dinosaurs became extinct. Don't get it twisted. That was only 65 million years ago, and our Earth is 4.6 billion years old. And then the period of that 600 million was in the period of 1.6 to 2.3 million years, approximately, is what we believe. 600 to 700 million, depending on who you talk to. But I can't remember, off the top of my head. I can't. I think it's like unknown something, whatever. It's a catchy term that stuck for a long time. But geologists
what's the
got really
trippiest shit?
good at it.
That trippy shit that
Investigated and experimenting.
where was this thing? It was somewhere like it might have been like Switzerland or it was somewhere, bro. Somewhere where they found a cave. Remember that? It wasn't a cave.
A glacier ice cave?
Well, they were drilling, and then they broke into like a chamber, and the chamber hasn't seen the light of day or had any type of oxygen or anything. And this little area, this fucking vast little shit, right? And then so look at this, and it's all carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and all the creatures in there, the insects. There's like a centipede that's like super poisonous in there, and like, but all these things have learned to adapt. They've never been on the Earth. It's like 1,000,000+ years. Some of these things. So it's like you have entire species, and then they ended up closing it back up, right? But I'm like, whoa, that's some shit. But this is evolution on Earth. Do you remember this shit? I sent it to you probably a couple weeks ago, but it was a trip because instead of photosynthesis, because there's no sunlight and no oxygen, it created this other shit. So there's like these little lakes inside this little chamber, and on the top of the lakes it has this like layer of fucking like algae, but it's like the algae has evolved to feed all the little creatures in this shit, bro, and they're all little insects and bacterias. But
this is these are the same conversations that a lot of astronomers have within themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is like another planet type shit.
Thinking about alien life, they're gonna think about smaller types of life. Which, by the way, when you think about this planet and the beautiful life that it contains right now, what you're looking at is basically only 99% of all life that has ever existed on this earth to this moment is extinct. We are a part of 1% of the life that has existed on this planet, the whole planet.
And we should be more grateful.
Planet.
We should be more grateful for our existence.
Hey, living on this world is a tough world out there. You know, it goes for everything.
Say that again.
Treacherous.
It's treacherous at this motherfucker, man.
Talk that shit, bro.
Yep, but it's like, instead of photosynthesis, they use a different process, like where you take in carbon dioxide.
They're gonna consume different materials.
Yeah, they're gonna evolve, and this is millions of years of evolution encased like a fucking science project. It's like another planet on Earth, but underneath the Earth's surface. You know what I mean?
Keep funding science. You know,
yeah. There it is. All right, and that concludes our science section. You ready to go to the streets, Lee?
What's up, Marco?
Marco, there he is. Marco, we didn't send you something. And check your Facebook. Is it the Facebook, JD? Check the Facebook DMs. We sent you a StreamYard link. You know what I mean? We want to tap in with you for the Germany game.
Come on now.
Yeah, show us how they do it out there in the hometown of burgers and dogs, man. They invented German ingenuity.
There's a saying on hot dogs, I guess in the Nordic area, that's the most popular meal. And they eat jelly with everything.
Whoa! Do they make like meat jelly?
They make no. It's just jam. You know, like
wow. You know, I'm not mad at that. I mean, you ever take like some grape jam or some grape jelly and throw it on your sausage McMuffin?
Hell yeah.
That shit goes crazy, right? So they might be on to something.
I put the butter on first, and then I put the other shit on it.
There you go.
Yep, double
Yeah, I
them
ain't even
up.
thought of that. Put the
Works
butter
with peanut
too.
butter too.
Peanut butter too?
Yes, hit the
Okay.
hit the bread first with the butter, and then hit it with the peanut butter second.
Okay, that might be a game changer. Hey, like I had a peanut butter and jelly bacon woo-wop one time. Fire.
Yeah,
It was called the Elvis.
that sounds
like-
amazing.
It was a peanut butter and jelly donut sandwich thing with bacon in it. But like it was called the Elvis because apparently that's how Elvis died.
Monte Cristo is it too far off from something similar to that? They do the French toast cut like pancake type of shit, and then they stuff the inside with cheese sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich, or just cheese, like 3 different types of cheese,
Right.
Vegetables, yeah, Monte Cristos.
Oh, hey, look, bro, the
And then
Count of
you
Monte
dip it in-
Cristo. He was a baller.
You dip it into the jelly. That's what you do with it.
I'm interested in this.
Uh-oh.
Look it up. It's a Monte Cristo. You probably can go somewhere local and order it for breakfast. So.
Yeah, but Elvis, right? He used to take a whole loaf of bread. They would hollow it out. He fries a pound of bacon, throws that bitch in there, whole jar of peanut butter, whole jar of jelly, close the bitch up, and then he was known to eat an entire one in a sitting. But it was meant to feed like 6 people or 8 people or something like that.
Oh, world.
And there was a place, I want to say it was like in Tennessee somewhere, that made the way he liked it. So like he was such a baller, he would have his private plane. It's like this is the earliest version of the most ballers version of DoorDash. He'll send a motherfucker on a private jet to go pick up his sandwiches, bro, because I'm over in California right now. Give me my sandwich.
Oh, world.
You know what I mean? And you know, you're not just gonna make that trip to get one sandwich, so they'll come back and have a whole gang of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fat boy shit. Oh my
That's what I'm
God.
saying. And he was known to put one away in a sitting.
I want one of his Cadillacs. I wish I could have
It
got one.
sounded good to the
Elvis'
motherfucker.
Cadillac.
Though. That's why I tried that Elvis little donut thing I saw one time. I was like, I know what that is. That's peanut butter, jelly, and bacon right there.
Yeah, that motherfucker was a Cadillac rider. Oh my
You
mother.
feel me? Huh? He carried a 6-shooter on him. Wore his cape everywhere too, huh?
Cold.
I would. Hey, remember in the movie they did him dirty, huh? In the Walk the Line movie, because he would show up to Johnny. What was his name?
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. He showed up to Johnny Cash's house, and the wife come out, get out of here, Elvis, because he would come through. She knew he had drugs and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, Elvis gonna show up with some drugs again. Look here, woman.
On a porch.
Huh. I know kung fu. I know karate, woman.
All right, Marco says I click on the link and I'm looking at a StreamYard guest.
Oh,
There you
son.
go.
That's it.
So
That's it,
that's
big
the
bro.
link right there.
On my
And
mama.
if you want to, you could download the StreamYard app and then the guest app, or you can just click on that link. And then I would assume he has like some form of iPhone or Android, and either one would work. Or if you're at the crib, you know, at the house, you know, that's crib is house for Ebonics. You could go ahead and use the laptop or a computer. So you just email that link to you, and then you would
Just
click
email it to yourself and you have it. Yeah.
There you go. So, or you could just click it from your phone if you're gonna do the show from your phone. So, yeah,
So once the link is up for Sunday, Marco, I think it is up. So I'll send you the link
Yeah, it's
for
up.
Sunday. That way, once you have the shit installed wherever you gonna use it at, all you gotta do is just click the link and it'll put you in here with us. Pause.
Yep. And then we'll see you backstage and we'll pull you up on type shit. It's gonna be badass, man. Marco been rocking with us for a cool minute too.
Mhm.
Facts.
You know what I mean, we're international.
Hey, was
You know,
anybody
international
watching,
in them streets.
was anybody watching Good Morning Football this morning?
Yeah, I'm
I
watching it
missed
right
it this
now.
morning.
Hey, so it's today Jane Slater's birthday, right?
Oh,
So they letting her. She is drunk. Her
Word.
Stacey Dales
Oh,
is
and they're
drunk.
in Germany right
She
now.
got
yeah, they got
pied.
I
Yeah, they
mean, it's
got
like
beers.
it's nighttime over there, and they're doing the morning show, so you know they're
Bro,
turned. That's
my
hella
thing,
funny,
bro.
bro.
They
let
are
him pie
lit.
it too.
Yeah, they put the pie in her face for the birthday. Had the German singing happy birthday to her in German. That shit was federal, bro.
Hey, that's
Mama.
badass.
She over there slither right now.
No, man, she
everything.
got that pie right up the head into the
Yeah, facts. It took her hat off and it went all in her. Oh, everything. Yeah, shout out to Jane. Jane
Hey,
was
they did her in. No, that's cool.
No, and
Jane-
she said you can hit me now whenever you want to. I'm paused.
Hey, Jane is friends with Lil Wayne. Oh, everything. She fuck with Lil Wayne, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie,
Jane is
Lil
with the
Wayne hit
shit.
that for show. Then
Oh my goodness.
I mean, come on, he's Lil Wayne, bro. He don't ruin my dreams. Like that's he's one of my heroes in that aspect. Like you know. Hey, look, I went to high school with a chick named Erica, right? Badass kinda, and she got into like lightweight, like trying to like do videos and shit. But she was one of Wayne's ones that he would fly her out all the time. And like, I remember when we got out of high school, we started hearing about this shit. Like, oh shit, remember Erica? Yeah, she be posting Lil Wayne all the time. Like, what?
Oh wow.
I'm like, oh shit. But it wasn't nothing but like you hit her, come over here. You know how he used to do, what's her name, bro? Like, here's the thing. There's Corinne, there's Tammy, and then there's Erica, bro. Like he has these ones that he always references over the years.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's her.
that's her. Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to Erica, man.
Yeah, she was a senior when I was a freshman. And
Oh,
she-
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
so
like,
she like my age then.
Oh yeah. Here's an important part. She was also a dancer too. Like, an exotic dancer for professional terms, right?
She's a real ballerina.
Yeah. Had to pierce tatas. Her little signature.
Marco said I would email it to myself because I got Facebook on my Galaxy S2. That's so old. I think Obama was still in office when I got it. Hey, as long as that motherfucker
definitely use the computer.
Hey, I got an old ass iPad right here, bro, from like Obama era too, bro. Oh, everything. It's like one of the second or third generation iPad. That motherfucker still work. It got Godfather 1 and 2 on there. It got Draft Day and it got both of the 21 Jump Streets. That's heavy.
Hey, remember when the 21 Jump Street came out? That was when they first came out with emojis. Remember that? So remember he was hitting them off, but they're in the same room, and he found out he was hitting his daughter. Remember? He's sending them the little text messages.
Oh, Ice Cube. Was that Ice Cube? Was that the second
it's
one?
like hella gun emojis and skull emojis. He's like,
Oh, my
I'll
mom.
kill you.
That's heavy.
He's like, man, you better pray to Korean Jesus.
That's my shit, bro.
You better pray to Korean Jesus. He saves you.
Oh shit, Lee.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah.
She drunk for real. I wish I seen that on everything. Yeah. Baby girl over there having a damn good time. And then Albert said,
They drinking them big old stout. What do they call them things? Where kid at? You know what I'm talking about?
Which ones?
The big old
thing that holds the
goblet,
beer.
the little goblet things. What do they
The
call
Stein.
them?
Oh,
The Stein. That's
the glass. Then you got the growler for the pub.
The growler. There you
Okay.
go for the IPAs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. One of my partners, it was short-lived, but he opened up one of them things. You go up in there, it's not quite a bar. Where you go up in there, they have hella shit on tap, and you fill up your growlers or whatever, different IPAs and shit.
Oh,
We had one of them joints because it was like popping in the bay. You know what I mean? But then it was probably the wrong time to jump in there because when the foods that were doing it for like 10 years prior to everyone started popping up with one, you know what I mean? And it got saturated, you know what I mean?
Man, to keep it 100 ever since track 7 closed down, like, right, I ain't had no too many IPAs. I'll go get the motherfucking Space Dust
Or
or
like
I
the
go get a
Sierra.
Lagunitas. Like, I kind of fell off, bro. I haven't been consistent with that shit. I've been fucking with the claws.
Track 7 is delicious too.
I wish I could have got y'all the ones that I had, bro, or the ones that the orange cans. Them was the ones.
Yeah, you brought me a few orange woo-wobs.
And
And then I would let it sit here in the garage, and then it'd be like, fuck
Hey,
it. That's
when the
perfect now.
GWN blow up, we gonna go buy that recipe. We gonna bring that shit back. 100%.
All right.
We're gonna
We
call
gonna
it track.
that motherfucker.
We're
Oh,
gonna
man,
call
what
it
the-
track 6-7.
Come on now.
Bring it to Southern California because we got no problem keeping breweries afloat here, man.
Come on now, fact.
I mean, shit. I think Bakes work with like a brewery restaurant type woo-wop, if I remember correctly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he run the whole thing, bro. He's a jack of all
trades.
trades.
Like really, really good food. Some of them choose to have vendors come in trucks.
Yeah, there's a brewery out here, right? Oh, do they still got the Track 7 brewery? Did they finally close it all the way down?
Yeah, it's completely done.
Okay.
They're not even being sold.
You know what? We need to find like them on Facebook or Instagram or something and send them the clip of us, reacting to that shit. Like, no, you know what I mean?
Man, all they got to do is just go watch prior episodes and see how many cans I done drunk over the years of being on the podcast. They gonna be like, "Oh yeah, let's get the ball."
They go like this. They go, "Sorry, sir, we can't help you. I'm gonna call you on a different line."
And you hear that Anheuser-Busch?
I got pallets and pallets of Track 7. How much you want,
and
man?
Budweiser. So we got the Natty Light, and then over here
all different corners. All
we got Bud Light. I mean, come on, Anheuser-Busch.
Come on now, we need that deal, man.
There it is. We're gonna disguise it as taking a tour at the Anheuser-Busch Brewery, and when we're in there, we have our list of demands.
Or even if there's a local brewery that's watching this, let's collab. And we will promote this shit out the motherfucker, bro. 100%.
Fantasy football. We got logos already. Don't worry about the logos.
I'm telling you, bro.
We got everything.
And even though Peacock is alcohol free, his history and knowledge of IPAs, he like, you know what I mean? And JD, we'll get a good flavor going.
Hey, look, the cold thing is, big bro. So when I was at the liquor store the other day, and I'm looking in the beer section, they got 0% IPAs in that motherfucker right now.
Yeah. A Peacock be busting out the 0%.
That shit's crazy.
That's
he just said they're a little pricier.
That is a real thing. They knew that there was a market.
I seen that shit the other day.
I remember he drank a few one time on the stream. He was like, I feel it. You know what I mean? I would imagine, right? You're the IPA, even though it's 0%.
The placebo effect has been a successful treatment for a long decades now.
I ain't gonna lie.
On the mind for some of these so-called illnesses.
My girl, she tries to hit me with placebo all the time, right? Like, so for example, like I got
even if your body.
Well, I don't know what it was. I was having an allergic
brain,
reaction.
But the body can react. Feel better.
Well, look at this though. We buy these like watermelon popsicles, and we buy these mango joints, and they're made from like real fruit and whatever. So they had this grape flavor one, and then I go, "Oh, I'm gonna buy the grape flavor." Because none of my kids will eat the grape one, and so like in one sitting, I ate the whole box, right? And then like I was like blowing up with hives, and I'm like, my girl's like, "Well, what did you eat today?" I'm like, and I'm listening to things I ate. It's all regular shit that I normally eat. But then I'm like, I ate a whole box of that grape. Woo-wop. And she's like, well, maybe you're having like an allergic reaction to something. And I'm like, okay. So she's like, here, Benadryl will do it. She gives me Benadryl. But then secretly, she monitors me because the Benadryl, like, I could do every alleged designer woo-wop on the table and be all right. Benadryl will fuck me up. So
it'll knock you down. You'll go get some good sleep off that shit.
So I am. I'm having a good sleep, but unbeknownst to me, my girl's monitoring me all night because I was having these welt-sized hives.
Oh shit!
And then and she said my O2 levels were like, weren't the great. They were like, borderline, right? So she was just like monitoring me, and I woke up in the morning. She said, "How you feel?" I'm like, "I feel good." And like all the hives are gone. And then she told me, and then I started tripping. I'm like, "Good thing you didn't tell me that last night." You know what I mean? Because they were all on my back, and I was like, "What the?" Like my skin was all tightening up. And I was like, "This is weird. Like, did I eat too much like purple dye or something?" You know what I mean? I'm like, because that was the only thing I ate off the wall that day.
You know what I was doing the other day when I was on the grill? So we cleaned the grill with a white onion, but we only had purple onions the other day, bro. So my dumb ass, I cut that bitch in half and I put the onion on the grill with my hand. Usually I do it with tongs, but the tongs wasn't there. Hey, my hands was purpler than a motherfucker. What the fuck is going on? Purple
does
finger
does
having
the
motherfucker.
natural dyes.
Cold world, bruh. Marco said my boss is always making fun of me because I'm 10 years older than her. And like I was there when penicillin was invented and shit. Oh my mama.
Bah.
Cold world.
Penicillin was invented.
Come on, cold
I mean, it
world,
was
bro.
discovered, right?
The pure penicillin, bro.
It comes from like a plant, right? Some kind of botany produces
It was one of
penicillin.
the
That's from the
more
origins of penicillin before
most
they started
important-
producing it synthetically.
one of the first. What I remember from school was, it was one of the most important drugs of its day. Like if it wasn't
especially when they was fighting the civil wars and the early wars, that was helping them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I think-
antibiotics.
I think it was discovered-
Anything like that was super revolutionary for its time.
It was already around from the indigenous folks, but once we got
It was
our hands on it, we're like, oh
wizardry
shit,
for a lot
okay.
of people.
No, I was watching a Graham, an old clip of Graham Hancock on
Shout out to Graham
on Rogan.
Hancock.
Shout out to Graham Hancock, 100%.
I hope he
This
figures
is
it
the
out
early
before he
days.
goes, bro.
Facts. This is the early days of when they first started doing the LiDAR shit, and that motherfucker said that in the Amazon it was cities that held like
20 million.
people,
20
100%, right?
million.
But once the motherfuckers that came from over there across the pond and they came and brought that bullshit, that's what wiped out everybody in the motherfucking Amazon.
You know what they
Hey, you
said?
know
too? They
what?
said
And it reversed it too. So that they went back to Europe and then they took the South American viruses
Diseases.
with them.
Oh,
and it
shit.
fucked up all of them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
too.
shit
So
did.
it was
The
like
fuck
a,
outta
all
it
kind
was
of
like a
plague.
right back at you. So they really did get you know,
God is
karma
a
got
fair
to them
God.
right there. So the people who did it, they got karma right back at them because they
God
got
is a
they
very
chewed-
fair God.
Yeah.
The universe, the
I
great
just seen that
balance.
shit the other day too. Hey, Graham is a dude, bro. Hey, you know who else though? So since this 3-Eye Atlas shit is hella viral, bro, like that motherfucker Avi Loeb, every interview he does, he has comedy to his shit. Even though
Yeah,
it's
he's funny.
comedy,
Yeah,
but that
because he's
motherfucker's
selling
funnier
the
than
product.
motherfucker,
That's what
dog.
it is. He's
That is
he's
true.
selling some entertainment product. So
Facts.
I almost like, does he always wear a white coat too? Is that
yeah,
am I
because
tripping?
no real physicist keeps like any of his comments and
I mean,
whatever.
well, there is
seriously.
one other one, and his name is Neil deGrasse Tyson, another guy who's
Oh
like,
yeah, that guy is crazy too.
he's a,
Yeah,
he's like, if you want
well,
to talk about any
we talk-
physicist that's famous, that's the first one.
Well, I like him because he be talking shit against Terrence Howard. Oh, every
Yeah.
time.
Oh, bro, yeah. I
He
mean,
shitted on Terrence
Neil
Howard, bro.
deGrasse Tyson is only gonna like, for the most part, yeah, he doesn't know everything. Nobody does. That's not what science is. He can never know everything. It's very specialized. But for him, he's a communicator at this point in his life, and he does a pretty good job at it, from what I understand. Like most of the experts
It's great
in
for
science
like
fields,
for
they can
dumbasses
legitimately
like us.
say, like, yeah, this guy's not necessarily bullshitting you the whole way through, but don't believe everything because he doesn't know everything. He's going off of his opinion of stuff that he reads, which is for the most part going to be peer-reviewed scientific journals and
Yeah.
papers that have a lot of credibility
That get
to it
published,
because of the amount of money and science like is cool because it's not like politics, for example.
Hey, JD, before
You don't get a
Marco
lot of money
goes,
to do it. You get a
I
lot
would
of people
do
who are
this
super
is do a
passionate about
test
it,
run to look-
so they really
Hold on,
try
man.
to fucking
He's
explore
like in the middle
and
of talking.
learn.
Hold on.
So science is cool. It's way more reliable than like politicians' words. So when a scientist says, "Hey, we collectively think that this is the best explanation to something," or that the medication is recommended,
And
for
now you got to
reasons
go against
like
the
the Tylenol
authorities of
thing.
it.
That's like,
If you have
me,
a different
that's pretty-
opinion,
that's pretty high
like
up
you
there.
like
as something
Terrence
that
Howard.
sucks. Like there shouldn't be much scaring going around for Tylenol, especially for women who are pregnant, because that's one of the safest things they could take during pregnancy. Like all this autism
fact.
thing, it's kind of like,
I mean, think about this: when a woman is
Nobody
pregnant,
agrees with that.
That child is in a womb. That womb is like a protective barrier, and it only lets in, to the best of its ability, lets in everything it needs. You know what I'm saying? So, and it
Yeah.
filters out other shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
it's a very nervous, it's a very nervous, like central nervous system. So like
it's some
it's
shit.
affecting
It's
the
like a
mom.
natural parasite.
Doesn't do anything to the fetus. Fetus doesn't get the drug.
If
Like
you think about babies is like a parasite for a woman. It's
the
taking all the
nutrients for it
things
to
it
grow.
needs from the woman.
That's processed differently.
You ready? Okay, go ahead. What were you had to say to Marco, Lee?
Oh, Marco said, I guess I'll see on Sunday how the StreamYard stuff works. 100%. So
Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonably
Yeah,
easy.
it's super user friendly. I mean, look at me. I'm on here.
You can even do stuff like I have it with blurred out in the background. Super easy. Just click your screen.
I like
we'll
that.
Get shit together, bro. That shit is hella easy. Everything.
Yeah.
Like Lee was gonna say that we could probably do like a little test run. So I'll be back. I'm gonna try and get backstage a little early on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to sleep early on Saturday because
I'll be at work still. No, I won't. That's right. I'll have to wake up. That's fine though.
Who we got Atlanta and we got Indiana Jones going to fight the Nazis. Look at that.
I'm gonna go get me some of them 1.7%ers. They look like Heineken's, but it's a German beer that they got at this one store down the street from the house. 100%.
Yeah, is it the Beck?
For the morning.
Is it the Beck?
I don't know the name of that shit, bro. Matter of fact, I'll go grab one today and send a picture to the chat.
Yeah.
Because
they got it. I remember. I know I had like I've had like a dark beer, like a dark German beer. I can't remember what it's called, but then I also had this one. It's like a green bottle, like you said, but it was called Beck or something like that. And
well, mine's is in a can. It's a can. Okay. It's like a green can, silver.
The cool thing about beer in Europe and especially in the Germany area, literally they have breweries that are like 5-6 times older than all of United States history.
My friend used to drink a German. I forget what it's called.
There's like
Pilsner.
Like before
Pilsner? I think I've heard of that.
800s. Like
is Pilsner a type of beer?
864 is when
the German beer
brewery started. You're like 864.
Oh shit!
You're like,
you mean a brewery? This motherfucker is a millennia old.
Yeah,
I can only imagine the architect over there though, bro. Like that's the oldest. Like
the
I tell y'all, one of my favorite TV shows is
super impressive. The Cologne Cathedral is definitely worth going to Europe for, especially if you already know you're going to Germany. Go to the Cologne Cathedral. That was
when I worked at Trader Joe's. There was a German beer called I think it was a Warsteiner. I'm not too sure. Yeah, we started.
And that was at Trader Joe's though.
Yeah,
when you go to Trader Joe's, they don't sell. When you go to Trader Joe's, they don't sell like Bud Light and shit like that.
But they sell the IPAs that are really.
But they sell like all IPAs, and they sell like they sell some off the wall shit. I'm like, I'm not really I'm the worst with beer. I just drink whatever. Like if I'm with JD, like hey, whatever you want to drink, right? Because if it's always up to me, I'm just gonna drink Bud Light because it's just watching my figure, you know.
Come on now.
Hey, fuck it. You ready, Lee?
I was ready. It was funny.
He's always ready.
That was funny.
He liked it that one. He tried to watch his figure too. That's why he liked it that way.
It was funny though.
Wow, man.
Do
you not see me running in the countdown or in the load up shit? That's me running.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's
exercising.
Yeah.
You seen the Dr. Clip? I used to be a bodybuilder, bro. Come on, man.
You were Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'd be
governor. That's the governor.
I'll be back.
Only in California where you got the governor.
I was the governor.
Yeah.
I mean, we taxing like the government. That's for the damn show.
Only in California. Hey, Peacock said last night was one of the worst displays of professional football I ever witnessed.
You ain't lying.
You
ain't lying, Peacock. That was straight trash. That was trash.
Hold on, and I quote, Lee came out the joint and said, it was a game. And I'm like, hold on, what preference that? You know what I mean?
It sucked.
It was an actual football game, but normally if someone says it was a game, you're indicating it was a good game.
I had so much shit about last night's game for the fucking haterade. It's fucking redundant. I got tonight. I'm gonna Blow up
hold you
on
to
those
it.
motherfucking donkeys tonight. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Oh, I got a lot of shit on those fucking donkey asses tonight. If they want to say they're 8-2 pretenders, they're fucking pretenders.
Oh, shit.
Record's one thing, but if you've seen who they beaten, no. One fucking team the whole fucking year, the Eagles. The rest of their wins.
They beat the world
equal-
champs.
No, fuck that shit, motherfucker. There's fucking three fucking
Hey, why do you
games
get mad
left.
at reality?
They got
Like,
the
they
Chiefs
beat the world
twice,
champs
and they
and
got
they're
the
8-2
fucking
right now.
Chargers. Other than that, they ain't shit.
Hey, Lee.
They ain't
Hey,
shit
hey,
right
Lee,
now. They
hey,
yeah,
when do you
they're
play
not
Eagles?
pretenders, but they have a 3.
Save it for take them to the streets.
Hey, when do you play the Eagles, big
Let
bro?
me speak my shit. In all their wins, they have a record of a win percentage of 304 against every fucking opponent they've beaten. That fucking sucks. You call that an 8-2 team? I call that a fucking pretender.
Hey, you went and did your homework, big bro.
No shit, I did. That's fucking pretending, man. That's not a fucking world champ. That's a fucking pretender. Come on, show me some fucking wins. A fucking beating the Eagles, that was good. But anything else, that fucking sucks. You got the Cowboys, the Texans, the Jets. Come on, you can beat any of those fucking teams. The Raiders, come on now. That sucks. That's bad football. If you want to win the AFC, come on, that sucks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Read Peacock's comment.
Yeah.
Say it.
What?
Peacock's comment.
Broncos got a most exactly. Peacock, I'll say it tonight. I'll say it again. They fucking suck. You look at their schedule. You got the Jets, the Texans. No offense to your Texans, okay? I'm not knocking you. You got a great team over there. But this year you're having a rough year with injuries, just like mine. But they beat the Eagles. That's the only win on their schedule they can hang their heads high on. Other than that, everything else is the JV squad for an NFL team this year. It's absolutely, yes, you got a good record, but come on, you ain't going to win. You got Tampa Bay coming up. You got other teams. You ain't going to fucking win like playing shit-ass teams like that. Simple as that. I'll save it for tonight.
You got to answer this, though.
Yes, sir. Oh, Chase. Don't worry, buddy. Come on now. You want the fucking division? Go fucking beat the Chiefs this weekend and see what you're made of. Other than that, that defense carries your team. Your offense fucking sucks. No offense to your Broncos. They fucking suck. If you can almost get beat by the Ray Turds by 3 points, come on. You can't muster that against other fucking teams. I'm sorry to say, Bo Nix looked like a fucking JV quarterback on his first fucking NFL game last night. He fucking sucks.
Damn it.
Speak
Tell us.
fucking over. The fucking Broncos look like donkeys ass shit last night.
Hey, tell
And
us
they
how
beat
you
the
really
big
feel.
turd, and it's the Ray Turds.
That's how you feel, big bro?
Oh, I could go on, but I'm not.
Minnesota Den said, Kenneth, the little town of 700 I live in was created by the Germans that migrated to Minnesota, and they named it Cologne, after Cologne, Germany. I didn't know that, big bro.
They probably came down from through the lakes. They probably came in like through Canada type shit. You know what I mean? All through the water, came down on the motherfucking lakes. They probably followed the path of the throwback Nordics and the Vikings and shit, bro.
Come on now.
Am I saying that right? Was it the Nordics? Who was the Vikings back in the days with the long boats and shit?
Fran Tarkenton, the Purple People Eaters.
100 points.
That
was the correct answer.
guy we was talking about last
You feel
night.
me? Bucket, Chris Carter,
Randy Moss.
Chris Carter, hey, Bucket
Ontario
Prince.
Smith. Shout out to my Sacramento native, Grand High School legend,
Okay.
Sacramento legend, Ontario Smith, Dante Stallworth. Oh, well, he didn't play for the Vikings though.
Damn, I forgot about Star. Hey, who was their QB that year when they missed the field goal? Was it Culpepper? Who was that?
Was it Warren Moon?
Hey, Chase,
Warren Moon.
you say something about what's this? About the Titans? You barely beat the Titans yourself by 2 points. So come on now. Yes, my
Hey,
Chargers.
shout out to Chase. Where he say that?
Hey, he's right down there. But he's talking
Oh,
shit
Chase?
about we barely hung on. Your fucking Broncos fucking
Oh, there
just
you go.
barely hold on yourself. So come on now.
A
Hold your
W.
strap up there, buddy.
Someone hit the drop.
Help that fucking strap. Because, dude, you fucking won 20-12. And you're bitching about my fucking team? Come on now. Grow some panties up there, buddy. I'm all fucking fired up now.
Oh, here you go, Lee. Get
I'm
you
all-
fired up.
My final word on that one, Chase, is the Broncos are fraudulent.
Grow some panties.
Fraudulent. They're fucking 8-2 fraudulent
Hey, man,
with
grow
a
some
3
panties.
fucking 0-4 winning percentage against all the teams they fucking beaten. Come on now. That's good some fucking football, not fucking pee-wee football. Let's go.
Hey, I got a question for you before you go. When do y'all play the Eagles?
We got them week 14.
Oh shit.
You know what? That's why they play the fucking game. I ain't worried about it. What happens week 14 happens. But fucking this, I'm gonna spit out fucking facts. Now come here, yeah.
Oh, you gotta play both of the Pennsylvania teams.
Yeah, we got them both. We got them Sunday, and then we got them a couple more weeks down the road.
Warsteiner is a pretty okay beer, Marco said. It depends on the
I
version.
wouldn't know. I don't drink.
Is that the one you was talking about that said Trader Joe's is the Warsteiner?
Yeah, they have that, and we had like 3 or 4 when I used to work there. We had a lot of
Trader
beers.
Trader
There was
Joe's
a
not
lot
too
of
far from
European
here.
beers we sold. Same with wines. There was wines that you couldn't find. Trader Joe's had like, I don't know, they contracts and they would get this wine. It's kind of, hey, we used to sell a lot of $2 Chuck, the Charles Shot shit. We used to sell pallets of that shit at that store.
Come on now.
Now, all righty. So, all right, there is some sad news coming out of Dallas yesterday. 24-year-old Marshawn Nealon was found dead, unfortunately. He committed suicide by a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So that was pretty sad yesterday here in Dallas.
Yeah, let's be a little more sensitive to that.
No, I wasn't saying anything
Denver
bad.
did a pretty good display to honor the kid. I
Yeah,
thought that was a high.
I mean,
I thought that was really noble.
No, I mean, it's kind of sad because a friend of mine who's a Chargers fan who works right by the Star, they say they found his body not that far from this. She saw all the police cars right by it when they found his body. And she said, you know, hey, Lee, I know you suffer from that kind of stuff too. She goes, hey, I'm just checking. I said, yeah, I appreciate that. No, but that was kind of sad. But I did like what the league has done though. Even teams and other people, even players that he played with.
Give Broncos their props.
I didn't see what the
He
Broncos
said the
did.
league. I don't know. I mean, I think it's okay to single out the Denver Broncos right there.
That
was their house.
Hey, I bet you every single team's going to do it this weekend. So
Yeah, 100%.
Great
yeah, but the
curve.
Broncos,
In some
the
form.
Broncos had the first game
The-
after it happened.
The reality
so obviously
is
that's
that
going to
it's
hurt.
a
Yeah,
tragedy.
rest in peace to bro, man, and
Yeah.
shout out to everybody that's that's dealing with mental health conditions. You know what I mean. Just be sure to always utilize all the help that's accessible, because I know sometimes people, if that's part of the hardest step is going and seeking out the help that you might need.
Yeah.
Not a lot of times people might not have the loved ones around them to kind of give them the nudge they need. Unfortunately, some people might be alone while they're battling those things. You know what I mean? So, and I've had multiple homies, unfortunately, that have took their own lives, and that shit still affects me till this day, because I had no clue that those people were ever going through that. I would have never known with the way they carried themselves on a day-to-day in front of people. You know what I mean? So
Yes. Well, former
Definitely rest in peace to Brown, man,
Yeah.
and condolences to his family.
yeah, fact.
Former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown is in custody for attempted murder and is being extradited back from Dubai to the United States to face the charges from the Miami shooting.
It was on live stream.
Yeah.
Dubai is a very
All
strange
online.
What's
place
he
to
doing
end
in
up.
Dubai? if he's in
He
in
was
Dubai, that's hella trouble for him, bro. Because like
yeah,
could
because
just
he
spit
doesn't
on the
have a
ground
lot of
and get
money out
arrested.
there. There's too many people out there that have a bigger bank account, so they're gonna take advantage. And
That's
if they're
Well, it just shows his brain cells are not working.
Well, he was probably out there vacationing or something. You know what I mean?
it wasn't like he was
Because this incident happened like at the
hella
beginning
months
of
ago.
the
3
year.
months
It wasn't
ago,
like he was
wasn't it?
running. Well, because the
he
way I
wasn't
remember
running
Lee
and
had
trying
sent
to
the
set
link-
up shop.
One of the initial links that
Who
Lee
knows,
said
man?
was
I wouldn't
it was like
even know.
trying to
He's
insinuate.
all like, what do I do? Stay here.
Well, when you the
How much
first thing
meth
that
you
broke,
got?
the first shit that broke about this whole thing, him being extradited back to America, was like people were trying to insinuate that he had just committed this crime and this and that. Like more than likely,
Right.
he got into some shit out there, and they're like, "Yo, you got to get the fuck out of here." Oh, by the way, you have this open case.
Murder.
Yeah, it's or attempted murder. I mean,
Right.
here's the thing: he
Still
has a
is.
solid case. He has a solid case.
Still the
People
big M word
they
on
try to
it.
they
Bad
try to
word.
rob him, and they fucked him up. But where he fucked up is like he came back with the strap. You know what I mean? And started bucking at the crowd. You know what I mean?
I want to say he hit bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know,
100%,
but
the thing is like how you just said he came back, and then also bruh was leaving 100%. Like he might have hit him in the backseat, depending on what state that was, just based on you tried to attack my life.
When somebody running,
it
when
was in
somebody
Miami,
fleeing,
Florida. So
Oh, it was in Miami
it
when
was
that
in
shit
Miami,
happened.
Florida.
See?
Yeah,
yeah, remember it was like the celebrity. It was the
It's a
celebrity,
boxing
match.
event.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
That
feel
was
like,
months and
Marco.
months ago.
What's the
Well,
guy's name?
after the shit happened, he walks back.
It was Rick Ross's celebrity event.
Yeah, but after the shit happened, he goes back onto Aiden Ross's stream, and they get the hype. You know, he get to saying what happened and all that shit, bruh.
Yeah.
So you get the camera footage, you get the
Aiden
cell phone
Ross,
footage,
He's a fool, bro.
you get
Well,
the
I know-
cell phone footage of when the shit happened,
Yeah.
and then you get the footage him going back on the live stream after the shit happened.
Well, I'm going to lighten the mood. Well, future Hall of Famer Drew Brees is returning to the broadcast booth on Fox because this coming out this morning, they fired Mr. Sanchez.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
like he had got
Brees
caught
is
on
gonna-
camera doing some wild ass shit.
Yeah, so Drew Brees
I'm
is going to
surprised.
take over from
I'm
Mark
surprised they barely are announcing that because everybody knew he was donezo already.
Well, Bree, I
Maybe-
knew this. I knew about Breeze about 2 days ago. I was holding on to for today's
Okay.
show, anyways. But then this morning, Mark Sanchez was let go and fired. Now, also coming out this morning is Jaden Daniels' elbow doesn't need surgery, has no ligament damage from his MRI, but medical positive news: he won't be placed on the IR immediately. Why not immediately? That's crazy. I know
It's
that.
because let me explain to you why.
Is he double jointed?
No,
Let me explain. Let me explain. He's not put on the IR because the initial MRIs said everything you just said. You gotta wait till that swelling fully goes down, and then say like in a week from now they go, all right, IR. Like that. That's why it's false optimism.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well,
You know, like Amarian Hampton.
yeah.
He's not a lock for week 12 or week 13. Like that's optimism.
Well, also coming out from the Commanders, Frankie Louvu's 1-game suspension got overturned.
Come on, because he ain't doing nothing, bruh.
I'm glad that
Playing
some of the
football.
defensive players are getting some leniency in the reviews. It's hard
Well-
to play football at full speed and like, let up and it's a violent game.
And he's old enough to still be like I remember the old days. Like,
Well, coming out yesterday, Kyler, I'm Shorty Murray foot was placed on the IR and he'll miss at least 4 games.
you know what? They're gonna move on from him. This is
Oh, of
all
course they
like,
are.
It's
got-
done for him.
He's
They're
got
done.
baseball to
Yeah.
fall back on if he wants to.
That's what I said,
Huh?
Lee. I said his best landing spot is
Go
the
back to
AAA
baseball.
leagues right now.
I mean, the
Get some
A's are
rest.
gonna move to Vegas. The
Get
A's
a
are
job
moving to
easy.
Vegas, right?
Trust me.
Hey,
Isn't
he
that the
might
ones who
actually
got
have
the
to go
rights
to
to him?
single
Hey,
A.
kid, what was he, a first-round pick?
He was a first round pick by Oakland.
Exactly. He can get a job. He'll You know, he won't get them. Well,
Most people thought he would be a better baseball player.
But exactly. Well, I don't know. For all you IDP truthers, I got some news on 2 points. DeForest Buckner is going to miss the next 4 games.
Oh, that's bad for them.
That's bad for
They're
the Colts.
already bad on defense.
Yeah. Now, also, TJ Edwards.
But they were good at pass rush.
Yeah. TJ
When they're playing
Edwards.
with a lead.
TJ Edwards had surgery on his hand. He'll be wearing a cast, and he's also got a hamstring injury. So if you have him in your lineup, I'm going to be taking him out.
Bro. It's
I'm
no
gonna
else
take-
to will.
No, he's going to play, but I will not be playing him. I know that for a fact. That's one thing I won't do.
If I was an offensive coordinator, I'm throwing it at the linebacker with one arm.
With the cast.
Exactly.
So I
Now-
like IDP.
I might play him.
Yeah. With Gang Green in the house, Quentin Williams is frustrated from all the losing in New York, and he's hungry to win with the Cowboys now. Quentin Williams, that was traded over the Cowboys.
Yeah, we got ammunition to spend in these drafts. Hopefully that goes as well as it did this year.
Your services were needed elsewhere.
Well, Rashid Shaheed plans to be with the Seahawks long term after mid-season trade from the Saints. He wants to work out a contract extension and stay there.
He's no spring chicken, right? I mean, this guy's
been around for a cool minute now.
27, 28.
Yeah, and then he's not going to ask for much. He'll probably get like a $20 million a year type of woo-wop.
Exactly. Well, speaking of the San Francisco 49ers.
Exactly.
John Lynch on the 49ers' lack of deadline moves for pass rush. We weren't going to get fleeced in a trade.
Smart man. Smart man.
That's a shot. I love that.
Damn,
that's a shot. Hey, everyone who gets
Colts.
fleeced, we ain't finna do that.
So now, as for NFL legend and former Chargers player Darren Sproles says he plans to accept a role as a coach on the coaching intern on the Broncos staff.
That's what's up.
There you go.
Yeah, I hope
Now,
what's your owner's name? Spanos? Good shit. Spanos. Ain't that your owner's name? Spanos?
Oh, Mr. Dean, I'm a prick Spanos. Yes, that's his name.
Yeah, that's a good look right there. I ain't mad at that look.
Sounds like you're really fond of him.
Denver or
He's gonna get a job in Denver.
Denver.
Oh, I thought he said. Oh, I thought you said.
No, he's a former Charger. I said.
I thought he was going to the Chargers.
Now, as for wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr., he leads the NFL in drop passes this season with 9. The Jaguars have a legal high 30 as a team.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I mean,
so what's the common denominator when you have a league high of 30 across all your receivers?
Yeah, what's the credential, like, just because
It's
the
a
receiver
Never Lawrence
touched it?
issue.
Yeah, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Or are they considering the upper half of the body and the lower half of the body literally trying to physically separate from each other because of the wide receiver having to adjust to the shitty pass?
Well,
his off the target market, his off target percentage is crazy high.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
Trevor Lawrence sucks bad.
Yeah. Well, this news should have been for last night. Well, Brock Bowers and Trey Tucker will be heavily featured now more than ever in the passing game. Well, it didn't show last night. Brock Bowers had 1 catch, and he 31 yards.
The Trey Tucker play got called back.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, that's all they really got. And they have youngsters that they do not. Maybe these youngsters aren't. I don't know what's going on with Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll, but they're youngsters that they drafted, from Jack Besh to
Thornton.
Horton, or is it Thornton?
Thornton. Yeah.
Thornton, right? Like there was some optimism for those kids, but they're not even giving them a shot.
Yeah. Well, the Lions.
Do you think they really stink, or
maybe
or
they did something like they suck in practice, or they're getting outworked? But look at Tyler Lockett. I think he led them in receiving.
We've seen a lot of Tyler Lockett last.
The most amount of yards Tyler Lockett's had since he even was with the Titans the whole time. At the most amount of yards he had, it was 45 yards last night.
Yeah, so it says a lot when you bring in a Tyler Lockett as soon as they cut him, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, the
30, that guy's 32 or so.
Yeah, exactly.
He's up there. He was a 2015 rookie, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, the Detroit Lions plan to get Isaac Tesla more involved in Week 10
Man, I
and going
heard that
forward.
before.
Here it is.
And going forward, they're saying. That's what they're saying.
And you know what's funny? They say that after the big old JMO game.
Yeah.
You know what they were saying all offseason? It's going to be a JMO breakout, right? And then since
Yeah.
week one, they've been saying this Isaac Tesla shit since week one. So it's kind of crazy. I'm like, I don't know, you know. I did
Now,
start him in the 30 team league, though.
For last night's
Tesla
game,
might be able to run more routes than James.
now, other news regarding last night's game is
That's a fact.
last night's game regarding last night, Devon Vele will have a healthy role and will be very involved the rest of the season. That's what they're saying. But
He's a player like to root for.
Vele, V-E-L-E.
Vele's back with the Broncos?
The super
that's-
elder rookie from a couple years ago. He was like already.
No.
27.
He's the rookie last year at 27.
Yeah,
Exactly.
27-year-old rookie.
He's the oldest
I
sophomore.
love that. That shit's.
Yeah.
Shout out
Hold on,
to the
he's
guy
back.
who don't
Hold on,
give up.
he's
I
back.
can
the Broncos?
check on that for you right now, Bogey. But that was a blurb that was out last.
No,
night.
but he was back. He's back with the Broncos?
I'm gonna check for you right now. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know
He
you
was
said
with
last
Let me
night.
check.
They
Let
did.
me
I thought he
check.
was with the Saints.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's why I'm like, he said because he referenced.
Okay, he's with the Saints. My bad. But this is the blurb that was out, so it's wrong. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
yeah, it has nothing to do with last night's game. He's with the Saints,
All right.
which
Now,
makes sense.
Now, as for the Dolphins, view wide receiver Jalen Waddle as part of their new future, in quotes.
So
You know.
don't expect Bailey to get involved. I'm confused.
Who knows? I'll have to go back. Now, as for
I mean,
Patriots,
what? How much? Hold on.
Mhm.
How much can we even trust that offense
I mean,
in any
In
way
30
right now?
in 32-man leagues, Bailey
Oh
was.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
This is factual.
Now, this is going to be a big week because already ruled out has been Rahamador Stevenson already. So
What?
came out. And also, Butte has been ruled out too.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So Patriots running back Trevion Henderson played a career high 51 snaps against the Falcons with
Oh my
Rahamador
gosh.
Stevenson out. We might be seeing that once again on Sunday.
We better.
All
Yeah,
all
now
signs
this-
are pointing to at least Rahamador not getting a heavy workload.
Now, this is why.
You know, I had Gemma working hard this offseason. I mean, this in season.
Yeah.
We had a long list of Patriots running backs we needed to get out the way.
Now, this is a wild thing. The Titans reportedly refused to make any trades with the Patriots at the deadline due to the ill will owner.
Of
Listen,
course.
Amy
I love that
Adams
shit. That's
Strunk.
like professional hate talk.
No, Amy Adams Strunk.
Ill will.
Yeah. They have ill
That's a
will.
professional fuck you, huh? He has ill will towards you.
Right.
I guess she still held ill will on how Mike Vrabel, the Tennessee, how it ended there.
Oh, only because how he made them one of the best teams they've had in decades,
Yeah.
and only for them to just trade away AJ Brown unbeknownst to him during the draft, and then go, we're taking Treylon Burks. And he's like, fuck you.
Yeah. Well,
And then Treylon Burks ends up having asthma, and then they get mad at Vrabel because he benches them, right? He's like, listen, I'm not going to start this motherfucker. He has asthma.
well, for those that are concerned about wide receiver
And
Chris,
on top of it, he sucks.
And he sucked. And that was probably him saving face for the kid. Like, Vrabel's a player's coach. He's a former player and turned player's coach. So he would easily be like, listen, bro, you got asthma? Punch him in the chest real quick. Man, you
as
just
for
whack.
those that are concerned about Chris Godwin, he won't return until late November or early December.
Yeah, that was part of Tuesday's show.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, and it's
Yeah.
weird that they're not going to put him on the IR.
But Bucky, we're probably waiting another week.
Well, Bucky's out this week.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
hopefully get him.
Fire up your Rashad White.
Rashad, yeah. So Jaguars wide receiver Parker Washington will continue to operate from the slot, they're saying.
Yeah, because this is an indictment on BTJ having the injury plus the bad season. They're gonna bring over Jacoby Myers now.
Yeah. Now,
They're
as
gonna
for
make him play out wide when he is better suited as a dominant slot presence.
yeah,
It's kind of
well,
funny.
As for those San Francisco 49ers coming out late last night, they're pretty confident Brandon Ayuk will play at some point this season, but not when.
Why the fuck you lying?
And
Why you always lying?
Now, as for the Detroit Lions, they won't sign former center Frank Ragnow out of retirement.
Why not?
I don't know, but
He
they
wants
said
to
they
come
won't.
back?
Now, as for the Packers, they're looking into signing cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. I know the 49ers had him in for a visit yesterday.
Yep, I saw that. But when you leave with no deal, that means we didn't like what we saw.
Yeah. Now, as for Kirk Cousins, since he wasn't traded, he gets his fully $90 million guarantee from Atlanta.
Damn. Ballin'.
Hey, look, we almost need to stop and go throughout Kirk Cousins' pay history. When he got the starting gig in 2015 for the Washington then Redskins, he takes them to the playoffs. They're one and done against the Aaron Rodgers-led Packers. The next year, he wants to be paid. They're like, nope, franchise tag. That then was $24 million fully guaranteed. The next year, I want to get paid. They were like maybe 2 games out of it in 2016. But he said, look, I want to get paid. Oh, no. Double franchise tag. Boom. Yep. Now here he is with the second franchise tag. Then was like 28 and some change fully guaranteed, right?
Well, I will go
Hold on. 2018 comes around, and he goes to the Vikings on an unprecedented, very first of its kind, 3-year deal, fully guaranteed at $33 million a year. So he had like 90. It was like 96. It boiled down. It was 32 million a year. So it's 96 million fully guaranteed. First year doesn't do. I think he gets him into the playoffs. Doesn't win a game. Next year, I think he gets him in and win a game. Then they extend him 1 more year. Same deal, just 1 more year on top of the existing deal, fully guaranteed. So he left up out of there with was that 128 million fully guaranteed from Washington, from the Vikings.
Yeah.
So now he's gonna get his 90 whatever guaranteed. That motherfucker's a baller. Let's go.
Now I'm gonna go over.
And he ain't done much of diddly.
No, I know. I will go over the trades that transpired at the deadline. The Jets traded Sauce Gardner to the Colts for 2 first-round picks. The Colts traded Adonai Mitchell to the Jets in the Sauce Gardner deal. So that was that one. Now, as for the Jets, they also traded Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys, so they got first-round picks. They ended up getting 3 first-round picks on deadline day.
Look at that.
Now, also in that Jets deal, they traded Cowboys defensive tackle Mazzie Smith in the Quinnen Williams deal also. And the Cowboys also traded for Bengals linebacker Logan Wilson. And the Jets traded for Chargers cornerback Jair Taylor. And the Saints traded offensive lineman Trevor Penning to the Chargers. And then all we know, the Saints traded Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks. And the Bears traded for Browns defensive end Joe Tyrone Shinkik. I don't know. Shikanka. I don't know. I can't pronounce that name. Shokane. Or JTS.
That's what I call him.
I call him JTS. How's that sound? And we know the Jaguars traded for Raiders. I'm Mr. Baloney Myers. Now, the City Chiefs, they did fuck up in a certain way, and I loved it. They tried to trade for Breece Hall, but they only offered a 4th. The Jets wanted a 3rd. So the Chiefs, either way, did fuck up one way or the other. So I love that.
Yeah, they'll still win the division.
Oh, fuck those little queef-ass motherfuckers.
Well, they really tried to go get him, though, huh?
They tried to get him, but no so for
sure
you.
Did.
No so for you. That's funny.
Now, as for the Jets, they were also offered a 2nd round for Jermaine Johnson, but then asked for more as the trade was about to go through.
Oh, they were being greedy.
They were being greedy.
They were being greedy
Now,
than the motherfucker.
Well, I like Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah.
Having him.
He's still young.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's paid too.
I'm not mad at keeping him.
He's not paid. He's on a rookie contract, and he's a former. He was like drafted 30th overall. I think,
that's right. Now,
first round.
As for the Jaguars,
he said, that's right. You didn't know that, man.
I don't follow that kind of shit.
Said, hold on, bro. Let it breathe a little bit so we can kind of break some of these down, man. But go ahead, continue, man. Continue.
No, go right ahead. No.
I'm done now. You can continue now.
The Jagonauts made a strong push to acquire Quentin Williams too.
Top of the morning, Quentin Williams would have been nasty in that interior right there.
We got Bakes in the building. When we got Johnny in the building.
What's up, Bakes?
What's up, Bakes? Hey, Bakes, what happened to Mr. Bowers last night? Oh.
Hey, Johnny said, so Cousins has made over $250
that's crazy money.
And he said, so Cousins has made over $250 million and only has one playoff W.
Exactly.
Yep.
Cold world.
And it's all guaranteed.
Hey, man, who is this agent, bro?
I don't know, but
right
he deserves a fucking medal or a lot of money. He must be paid quite well.
Oh, yeah, he got a lot of money because he don't want to help Kirk Cousins get a lot of money.
Exactly. They need to call him Kurt. I'm the guaranteed Cousins. Now, as for the Jets, they did shut down calls for wide receiver Garrett Wilson. They look at him as the going forward in the future.
Why would they move one of their key pieces that they found?
Exactly. Now
you're gonna need a weapon like that when you bring in whatever young QB or whatever QB you bring in.
Exactly. Now the Dolphins did decline trades offers from the 49ers for Jalen Waddle and Bradley Chubb.
Duh.
Wait. You said the Niners called about Waddle?
No, they called about Waddle and Chubb, and they both declined. The offers were declined.
Yeah, well, if we were calling about Waddle, it would probably have some form of Ayuk being sent back.
Wow.
That's what
there was a little quiet rumor that we were inquiring about BTJ, and then they got shut down real quick.
Yeah, I did.
And I thought about that too. I was like, you know what? There's probably some form of Brandon Ayuk being sent back if anyone's trying to entertain any deal like that. Because there's no way we can house that a Waddle contract.
No.
Are we allowed to play that one? My bad. I always forget which ones.
Hey, but you know what though, kid? Like when you do like only like 5 seconds of that shit, it's a certain like a time limit when it catches it.
Okay. Oh, okay. So also the Titans had significant league-wide interest in a trade for defensive tackle Trevante Sweat, but nothing.
Hey, he's dope. Tavage or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Tavon Sweat. Yeah. Now, as for Week 10 news, Texans CJ Stroud, he's already been ruled out. The Cardinals named Jacoby Brissett the starter for Week 10.
Would you guys desperately start Davis Mills, or is he the last option?
No,
I'm starting him in I'm starting in spots where I have Stroud and Dynasty where I have Davis Mills, and then there's even a spot where I only had one QB this week, and I was able to pick up Davis Mills. I'm throwing him in there.
Okay, so yeah,
it's divisional.
He's not.
The lack of film on him. The lack of film on him might help. Like for the first half,
I actually was able to pick up Jacoby Brissett. I spent 200 fab on him.
Who else are we anticipating? I know the Bengals have a bye, but could we see Browning, or what's this? Did we talk about?
No. This is perfect.
I know it's not relevant to this week.
Old man Joe gets to get Sleepy Joe real quick, get some naps in. He should come back. I think he just came off a career high, 450 yards passing. I think that's a career high for him.
470, I think it was for Flacco.
470.
Yeah, he almost threw for 500 on my mom.
Almost threw for the 500. So like you can get some rest up. But here's the thing too, is like they're still trying to compete. They're still not mathematically eliminated. So it's until that day, then we don't hear no Jake Browning, because they will put in Jake Browning once they're mathematically eliminated for sure.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
They'll be like, no more wins for us, guaranteed. No,
Well,
I'm serious.
They'll
Flacco gives you a chance to win.
You can fire up Puka Nacua this week. He's gonna play.
Yeah.
Hey, celebrate.
Quinton Judkins, you can probably fire him up too, and he's got the Jets, so that's a smash play right there.
Yep.
So, and as for Sauce Gardner, he did clear the concussion protocol and will be playing in Germany.
Wow, look at that.
Dodged the bullet there.
Hey, okay, here's the thing, right? He got a concussion, and then he gets a phone call talking about, hey, you been traded, word.
Yeah.
He don't, next thing you know, he's just, what's your name? Sauce. What country?
Well, he said the first phone
No,
call
you're in Germany, bro. Oh, shit, for real?
He
He's
said
just barely coming to right now. We're in Germany? Yeah, bro. You with the Colts.
Yeah.
He got the Colts tracksuit on. He's like, oh, shit.
Well, Sauce says the first phone call he got was from his buddy in college, and that's Alex Pierce, and he's looking forward to playing with him now.
Oh, that's badass. They played in.
Cool.
Sauce played like somewhere in Illinois. Is that
Cincinnati?
Yeah,
Cincinnati. Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. So
that's right. But Alec Pierce, he's originally from Illinois. That's why I was confusing a bit. Oh, that's dope.
Okay, just coming out, Isaiah Bond has been ruled out.
There you go, Cedric Tillman back in the building. I think they should be expecting him back this week too.
So
the Tillman.
Yo, he's too bad. He was practicing on a limited basis, so yeah. We got no Bucky Irving, we got no Butte, we got no Rahama.
And they ruled out Brock and
Rahama just got out.
So I could already just make those moves.
And we got no Ricky. I know that. I did see that. It's like, okay.
Okay, cool. I can make a move.
So yeah, and
make that move.
Cedric Tillman, they just say is going to play. I just saw that.
The Tillman.
Ronnie Staley got okay. So let's see. Actually, the Ravens have been healthy, and man, they had no guys out Wednesday or Thursday at practice, so they're looking pretty healthy.
They're healthy and they're fucking angry.
Oh yeah, so that's two. Hey man, if you've seen their schedule coming up, Derrick Henry should fucking run wild.
I regret trading
the Jets, the Bengals coming up. As for Carson Schwarzenegger, he is questionable.
He didn't practice all week. I think he's not going to go.
It looks like he may not be. He's trying to not playing also.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I heard that they were trying to ask hella much for Njoku because there was hella people inquiring.
Oh, he's happy he's staying in Cleveland, though. I did see that.
I mean, he's got a decent little bag, and then at the same time, I think he gets I think he's done after this year, right? I can't remember. I think
he's actually hoping to get an extension from the Browns. That's what he did. So
you know something we don't know. That David Njoku.
He's hoping to get an extension.
No, I'm saying like he knows something we don't know. Like, does he see if he might see a brighter future there with the pieces they have in place?
So Mike Vrabel ruled out Butte, Ellis, Christian Ellis, and Rahamado Stevenson.
Fatality.
Bake said Gino needs to get benched. Had a calf contusion, pretty much got Charlie horse, and was being a little the rest of the game.
He went like it looked bad.
He wasn't actually injured. Then he said, I was watching a clip on Derek Carr, and his brother David asked him if he returned to the NFL. He said the only way he would championship for Super Bowl.
Balls gross. So Derek Carr. Hold on, let me get this straight. So Derek Carr just expects someone to do all the work, and they be like, "Oh, you want to be a part of this? Fuck no."
Reunited with Devontae Adams.
Here's the thing. Derek Carr, he earned my respect because if there's ever a place to go ham that even I wouldn't go ham, it'd be in church. And he went ham in church. Did y'all remember that? When the
Ted McMillan's a
ESPN,
question mark also.
the ESPN chick said some shit about him, and he said, "What out there?" And said, "Hold on, some ESPN or podcast, whatever it is." He went into church and said this at the top of the podium, like he was the preacher. I was like, "Yo, he took time in church to say this shit."
You can fire up Rico also.
Hell yeah, he was nursing a calf.
And
all week.
James
That was
Cook,
scary.
you can fire him up. He's a full go also.
I kind of figured that too. It was probably more precautionary.
Yeah, they gave him a couple rest days to see how he felt.
Yeah.
Now, as we know about TJ Edwards, I said that earlier, so you know on that one.
He's not going to play this week, is he?
He's going to play. He's going to play with a
crazy.
cast on
Well,
his
they
hand.
are in it. They are in the mix right now.
So now, as for the Germany games, they've already ruled out DeForest Buckner, Samson Ibukim, and Taekwon Lewis.
I want to talk Sam.
Storm Norton. So you got about 6 people out for the Germany game, and you can fire up Sauce, and you can also fire up Michael Pittman, as JD was saying, is a top 15 wide receiver.
Yeah, Pittman,
that is crazy. Shout out to Michael Pittman, bruh. He was a 2020 rookie.
Yo, man, what's going on with Bill this year, man? He
I
started
think
up.
it was a 2020. I think he was a 2020. He's doing his thing.
What's going on with Bill Crosby Merritt? He was good at first, but now he kind of it sucks.
I mean, the offensive line fell apart.
I ain't lying.
Ain't no good, Lou.
Yeah, I know. Like, what did Crosby do to you?
He's sucking on my squad. Pause.
I mean, he was awesome for a second.
I can't
what
get
made me
away
mad?
from
I
bag
should
of
have flipped him.
Doritos.
I should have been flipped him. That's such a Bogart thing to do. I don't know why I just stayed with all the Kroskis.
Yeah.
And there's probably no resurgence for him because, like, if you have Mariota there, this sucks. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's non-motivated to play, too. You could tell. You know what I mean? But the worst thing for Kroski is that he doesn't catch the ball at all. So the moment the script is negative in any way, or they need to go hurry up, or this is never going to be him. First 6 weeks, though, killer. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I did. That's true.
We got Amir in the building. What's up, big bro?
What's up, Amir?
Amir said, my Rashad White rental last 1 more week. Hey, we ain't got to take that motherfucker back to the airport to Hertz or Avis or anything like that.
And you know what? When Bucky comes back, I'll be mad as fuck. Bucky, I ain't even feeling the gas up neither.
100%. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama.
Yes, damn straight.
And then Bucky then came back.
And I'm gonna take that. Hey, I'm gonna take the rental car back with the motherfucking engine light on that motherfucker 100% because we dog rentals.
And yeah, you yoked them. Okay, whenever you there's 2 terms whenever you want to drive crazy. They say you drive it like a rental, or you drive it like a stove.
Yeah,
Feel me?
drive it like it's hot. Drive it like a rental.
Drive it like it's And that's when you know it's a savage too. When you're like, damn, bro, whose car is this? Mine. Oh, you been yoking this bitch around like that?
Hertz lot and stole it. You what?
Whole world.
I knew where the keys were. It was inside the building, so I just went in there and grabbed them.
Hey, JD, I have something to ask you later because I want to make sure I don't say something during the haterade segment and get shut down. So I'm gonna ask you if I can word it correctly because I got some nasty haterade shit, but I want to make sure.
Hold on, that's okay. You know, you're right about
Oh,
it.
we need to. What do we got to
You told
censor
me
this
something
stuff?
I can't say.
I think we're
something
good
about.
after 5 minutes. What's
There-
the deal?
I'm not gonna say
Are
it
you
here.
gonna
I'm gonna
talk
I'll
English?
talk to JD,
Hold
but
on. Are you gonna be? You definitely can't say knickerbockers anymore. 'Cause
no,
that sounds
it's
just
no.
crazy.
I know.
Oh,
That's why I'm gonna
I
ask
see
JD
what
later
you're
because I don't
saying.
want
That
to
type of censorship.
Yeah. Like I remember one time we were doing a London shit. He's like, "Oh yeah, the knickerbockers," and I was like, "Hold on, man. You say underwear, all right?" I know you're speaking English.
No, your
The
knickers
old
are your
English.
knickers.
He's from the 1800s.
Do you
Hey,
have
but
a VPN?
you ever seen Lee
You
Wright?
should set up a
See,
VPN.
Lee likes the voice
and
text,
take
but
your
when he writes in
location
old
somewhere
English,
in,
bro. He writes in calligraphy.
England.
Yo,
and
I
that-
did
that'll
write in
give
a
you a
fountain.
free
Hey,
pass
don't get me
And
wrong.
Lee
on-
writes
on
in
the
I
lingo.
calligraphy.
did write with a fountain pen in school, and that was the best. I had the best penmanship when I did that.
Hey, speaking of writing, do you know that now on your new iOS, if you hold the button down, you can write something now. You can.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
That shit
really?
is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Look, there's an app on the Woo Wop where you could write. So like you could with the pen with the iPen.
Yeah, I got the
you
Apple
could
pen
write.
right here. I got the
You can
iPad
write
here.
right, and then it logs it all as you write. You know what I'm
And
saying?
saves it.
It
Yeah.
saves it all, and then it translates it into fucking regular text, and then you still
Yeah.
have your written draft.
Do you remember the computer programs that did this? I think one was called like Dragon Speak or something.
Yeah, it was Dragon
It was
Speak.
like no, it was called
Graphic arts,
Dragonfly.
yeah.
It was called Dragonfly.
Dragonfly or something. Dragon something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember Joe Rogan. Some of his, he would always talk about it on his podcast back in days, like 15 years ago, type shit.
Before
But he would be like,
YouTube,
not
way
a
before
sponsor.
YouTube
He would be
stuff.
like, not a sponsor, but that Dragonfly, because he would write. You know, he's a comedian, so he would write and just do things audible. And then he was like, it would pop up right there on the screen, bro. It's fucking amazing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about the
voice to
technology
text.
back, bro. The first time,
Yeah, that was a big deal. Way big deal.
hey, look, the first time I went from like,
It's
texting
comparable
on-
to AI. In fact, I want to say that for people who don't understand, if you're really, really young,
that was the first AI.
how
Forms of it.
you see AI, that's how we saw
Voice command shit,
That
like a
voice
voice
to text.
recognition. Those are all early AI.
Yeah,
Google is AI.
I was like, man, I can get all the answers, or like I could just write it down by verbalizing it, and then like now you get AI to create your whole thing.
I remember this. I used to fuck with Siri all the time, right? I'd have her on like South African accent, right? So I'd be like, hey, Woo Wop, send a text, and then I'd start verbalizing the text, right? And it'll come out all crazy, and I'd be like, oh, I gotta talk in the accent or something, right? And then I'd talk in the accent, and it would come out legit. Like, oh, okay, word. And then, like, I'd just be around people, voice texting, like, why are you talking in an accent? No, I don't even want to explain it right now.
You can do it. You can do it all night long.
All night. That's funny.
I'm a rat
All the
man. I'm a rat man.
So, another thing I wanted to bring up, right? So we're in Germany, then we're in Spain next week? Or
Yes,
is it
sir.
another London?
It's in Madrid.
I wonder what. Ooh, see that these are things we're gonna ask Marco if we could successfully get him on the joint. Like, so what's the weather like out there right now? Like, we might need to get on like at a 5:30, so we can try to get up in like 30 minutes early.
Here's an idea. What would you guys say about having an international football league on the off season?
I mean, I'm down. It just always sucks for them. So I'm down because like them being off, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you know how like
that
they
we're
play
at.
soccer over there, just like have them all play like Canadian
Fantasy
football, but
Oh, I'm down. I
having
mean,
it their
Marco's
rules, play
in
our
leagues.
rules.
Marco's in leagues with his partners out there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
In
well,
fantasy
yeah,
football
like
league.
recreational men's league. Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Football?
what you meant.
No. I mean professional.
Oh,
Like
nah.
an international football league. Like say every
Yeah,
how we have club
didn't the NFL
soccer.
try to do? The NFL did try to do that shit from the early 2000s. I remember they tried to send Brock Lesnar over there because it was like a developmental program where they, you know what I mean? But
Well, shit, yeah, people are showing out in all these different countries supporting the football.
First of all, they watch the product because it's available now, right?
Yeah.
Through all these different
They already
means.
play rugby.
They already play
They
rugby.
already
They
like
love
the
violence, and
they
they
like
love
the
us.
contact sport.
They love and they love a joint they can go and get faded to. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and then the rules in football are more fun than rugby rules.
you know what's dope? They cheer like fuck for them field goals, bro. It's insane.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. They're
It's
like,
boring.
yeah,
It's like soccer, but you get to just throw it instead of kicking
they kicked the bloody piss out of it.
it. Or something. It's just not the same. Football is like every play, these like 22 men are going 100% full throttle, pretty much.
You ain't lying.
Trying to get to that quarterback or whoever's holding the ball. I'm biased, though, obviously. We're all talking about football on this show. We don't really... I don't know. Outside of Lee, probably nobody knows too much about rugby or...
My cousin used to play professional rugby, semi-professional in England.
Yeah,
That's about 20 plus years ago.
I figured you pretty much have a decent idea of how that game works. I know
It's
I know I see a lot of similarities if I sit back and watch, but I'm not engaged, so I'm not paying attention and
Oh, I hear that.
and learning too much about it when I see it. It's kind of like what's the other one? Not badminton. Is badminton the one where you run around with the net and you throw a ball, or is badminton the one that you hit the little?
Badminton's
30?
with the. Shit.
What's the one where you run around with the net and the stick?
Oh shit! I don't know.
I think traditionally it came from some Native American tribe and could or could not be a game where you could consider like polo, where maybe you're riding a horse. Hey, Bugs, do you know that sport where you
Polo?
got a net? No, you got a net on the end of a stick and you're running around with a helmet on.
Yeah. That lacrosse.
Lacrosse, that one.
Yeah. And remember Chris Hogan, the white dude from the Patriots. He's from the Bills, but then he played with the Patriots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was missing all his teeth, right?
Really?
He had like maybe the fangs or whatever it was. But like, because in the off season, he played lacrosse, like legit, like a men's league.
So he's getting popped in
And he
the
got
face.
blasted one time. He said, because they asked him, "Oh, how'd you lose your teeth?" "Oh, I play
He
lacrosse."
got, but like that's why they
fine.
got face masks. They're like gold.
Oh, he's going hard.
Oh wow.
He
So he's playing like
got blasted somewhere along the way.
hockey or something because like only
Missed his
the
teeth
only
like
the
a motherfucker.
goalies wear.
And that was his claim to
Face
fame
shield.
was that, yeah, I play lacrosse. And I got, and that's how I lost my teeth. You know what I mean? No,
I have a cousin that plays it, but outside of him, I
hey,
don't
that
know
shit is
anybody
pretty. It's pretty dope if you think about like the actual like hand-eye slash just like because you're throwing the thing with the netted thing, right? And then you catch
yeah,
it
but
with it too.
right, and there's a way to like keep the possession, right? Because they always flick it.
Yeah.
It's almost
I
like
think
they're
you can't.
dribbling.
I don't think you could run. You can't run with the ball in net. Is that what it is? So if you
I'm not
catch it,
too
you have,
sure
to,
what it is.
you have to pass it still.
Well, no, they actually
No?
like just rotate their wrist, so you're just
Oh, that's what you mean. The technique.
yeah, you're like you're constantly moving it back and forth almost, so your net doesn't lose like the centrifugal force of that twisting motion. I think it allows you to make possession and then throw it, like you have control over it.
I would
Because if it
suck at that.
I guess in defensive position, you want to like smack their stick to try and knock the ball out of their net.
Was
Yeah.
I mean, smacking
I'm
stick is
not.
kind of crazy. I mean, I guess stick can be referred to as a strap. Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm
Some
annoying
sort
with it.
of
I'm
some
annoying with it.
some
Hey, you know, I
sort
was
of
so happy this
no
morning because
god no please.
I was doing hell laundry this morning, and I found my allegedly sweater. I was like, oh, there it is. Well, because like,
There
you know,
it
I
is.
like throwing on the allegedly sweater and just saying crazy shit. Allegedly, see?
Yeah, that's my play right there. I've got
with
one
with the
myself, and
pause
every time I
emoji.
wear it, I wear it with pride, knowing that my lack of response time on the pause sometimes is is taken care of. I don't need to.
No,
I
it's
don't
just
need
a
to say
level of
anything.
immaturity that I refuse to let go of.
Yeah.
Of immaturity, I should say.
So, I get it. It is pretty sus.
It's funny. No, it's just
We've all
funny. That's
heard
all it
this
really
game
is.
in action, and it's it sounds pretty sus the way that we describe football.
I mean, in those last bars I had on the load up joint, I said, I run shit. Don't let me get loose. I'm all about my ducks trying not to get goosed, right? But it's like, don't let me get loose. Pause. Like, you know, I'm speaking like running back terms. I'm always like using like football references. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
run shit. Don't
yeah,
let me get loose.
and honestly, when I hear it all saying like that, I don't register it as
Yeah. But see,
yeah.
here's my thing. I'm funny. I'm just funny like that. I laugh at my own shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
it's
you know,
not
we
just
went through a
you.
whole look back
Look
in the
at
day.
you've got Lee and I on the game. You
Look
know.
at back in the days though. Okay, look at this. In the rap game back in the days, to refer to like shooting someone, right, with a strap, right? They would say, we're gonna touch you guys. Oh, we're gonna touch you.
Oh.
And be like, after the club, we're gonna touch you guys. I'm like, whoa, pause. Like when you listen to old shit, you're like, whoa, that whole era of like referencing touching people
Yeah.
sounds so crazy. They meant like we're gonna shoot you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Some of those things didn't age well.
What the fuck?
After the club, we're gonna touch you guys. Whoa. Pause. Let's just shoot it out.
For real, right?
What do you mean? That's what I meant. Like, oh, okay. But yeah, bro, it's funny because like Cameron and them who are steady the king of like the pause shit, like in the media, right? They have a segment where fans will bring up Cameron's old lyrics and question him for it. So and like Mace will just laugh. He's like, all right, killer, we got one here. He said, don't make me hit you with the hollow, dude. Swallow you. You an imposter too. Slurp you like some pasta, dude. It's like old ass Cameron bars. They're just like they laughing hard because it doesn't age well. They're talking about like, you know, eating fools up with the eaters, you know, the guns. But it just doesn't sound right now. So there's so many. It's hella funny. Like it's
Yeah.
so many that there's a segment that they do
Yeah,
periodically.
they weren't. They. I guess you could say they were more ignorant to the idea that like the way it sounds.
Someone is gonna take your shit out of
somebody could
context
take it
down
a
the road.
certain way.
Yeah. Like, well, think about this. Context will change, right? Like, I mean, imagine if we were living in PC America, like they're you know, this would be it'd be a terrible show to watch.
Right.
If this was a PC America, like when I first started doing the podcast,
it would be like the prohibition. So we would have like underground networks.
you ain't lying, huh? I mean,
black
Remember when
You
they did
know,
to Howard
like-
Stern?
well,
They
what's
did
the
that to
black
Howard Stern. They
internet,
basically
whatever,
ran him
what do
off.
they call it? The dark web.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Everybody will just flock to the dark web and be like, "All right, this is the new home."
Hey, Rumble was like that for a second.
Rumble? No,
But here's the thing though, it was like that for a second. Here's the thing.
You could just
Because
say
then they started getting
things
they're
that
easily bought
would
out
be
by like
considered
political
offensive
shit.
to
They're all of a
other
sudden they're like
platforms.
Trump everything.
That's why Elon bought X too, so he could, freely say that this and that is a fraud.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, but also with
conspiracy
Twitter, what also they were doing were they were suppressing people too. If you said
That's a
the
fact.
wrong
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
you got suppressed. Facebook, if you said the
you
wrong
got
thing,
banned for life type
and
shit.
so once Elon bought X, all the other platforms kind of had to do what Elon did. Because when Elon got that motherfucker back, he put Alex Jones back on that.
He definitely
lot
did
of
what he
motherfuckers that
did
was
to make
banned.
himself be in position to be the most successful in his next 5
Because
years.
even though
That's what
Twitter
you do
is a
when you're,
worldwide
like,
thing,
aspiring to be a trillionaire, you're like, well, what's the 5-year plan?
I will say this,
how close will I be in 5 years?
Hold on.
Maybe
real
I
quick.
can just take over the government. I mean, there's an election every 4 years, so I'll be at least doing
he
what
might
I
have
want
like
them.
20 clones of him doing hella shit right now. Hey, Elon got 300 clones of him doing all kind of high level shit all over the world right now simultaneously. How about that? This motherfucker got. How about this?
Well,
The Twitter started in America, right? It's a worldwide thing. So I do like what he did, where it's like, because freedom of speech is like almost exclusively American thing. You know what I mean? So I do like that he was like, nah, we got, you can't just ban motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's sometimes it can get offensive. And it's just like, oh, okay, well, this is trying to create a community that's not trying to be offensive in nature like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like
then there's other situations where if it's misinformation, then you strategically want to take them away from the public because it's dangerous.
That's
you don't want people parading to misinformation.
Is Elon like a big kid at heart, where he's like, well, I just like Alex Jones, right? That's fucked up. You know what? You know what else is fucked up? They blocked a bunch of people. You know what? What do I start checking his pockets? I got 40 billion. And he buys Twitter.
I think
he's like a big kid in that aspect. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy Twitter. I like Twitter.
He's built his empire off of the desires, so he wants to be that successful. And he'll do whatever it takes.
You know, his dad wrote a book.
He knew how to, do it. There's a lot of things that came his way, and the ideas of moving money here and there when you got that many millions.
You know what?
Didn't he just do $1 trillion deal?
Did you watch the latest Joe Rogan podcast with Elon?
Yeah, I watched. I watched a bunch of them.
I don't think so.
One thing I didn't like about it though, about what he said in the podcast, right, and it's blatant, right. So when Joe brought up 3i Atlas, like, brother really didn't want to speak on that. So we know that he got trying to get the atmosphere, right? So look, so he like kind of like, because when Joe said something about it being made of pure nickel and it's being too heavy, Elon like, look, the only way that we can mine nickel in,
what do you mean heavy?
In on the planet is when you have an asteroid hit. You know what I mean? That's only one of the ways you can mine nickel. 100%. So he started diverting though. So he started diverting about the 3i Atlas shit, and all he said was like, Joe, if I know there's aliens out there, I will come on your podcast and say it. So he didn't say nothing about 3i Atlas though, bro.
No, because of the comment.
Have you seen some of those?
If you know anything about the SETI, the SETI program, it's This is
the frequency.
This is the
listening to the universe.
They literally look for extraterrestrial life forms. They want to find intelligent life. And that's there's millions and millions and millions of monies going into this program, government funded too, and telescopes all around the globe, basically working together to find like Star Wars shit.
Yeah.
So October 1st, we got a picture of Three Eye Atlas, or I forgot
It
exactly.
has like a little marking on the
I
side.
forgot
Did you
what
see
day
that?
it was in October, but ever since the shutdown, they haven't released the picture, and that's one thing that Avi
How
Avi Loeb was
convenient.
saying. He's like, he's the reason of the government shutdown. That's one of the jokes he
Wow,
keeps
he
saying.
said that
He keeps
on the
saying that
podcast?
jokingly, bro. Like that. If you really listen to what Avi be saying, I'm telling you, he be throwing jabs, bro, 100%. Like that motherfucker.
Wow.
Like they got a picture, and so
Yeah.
December 19th, the day after my shit, my birthday.
Yeah.
Is going to be closer to the earth or some shit like that, and that's another day that there's a picture, opportunity to get another better picture of that bitch. 100%.
Yeah, that
Think about it, because it's
It-
gonna fly by in a split second, even. You know what I mean?
right.
So it's like you have to have everything in position, and it's a beeline. That's what's insane about it. It's like on this specific trajectory that's not moving course, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it
there's
has
different
stopped.
there's
It
different
stopped and slowed. It stopped
If-
and slowed, but never.
if it gets
significant.
too close where it can actually slingshot from the gravitational pull of the sun, which
Ooh.
it could, then it
So you
has
mean we need
then
some nickel for some
technically
reason?
it has the potential to go in numerous different directions. It's not going to boomerang, so it's not coming right back at us, and we're not
Yeah,
orbiting the
but
sun
it
that fast.
hasn't.
Do it. But
Didn't it just go by Mars like a month ago or something like that?
yeah, it's well beyond the Earth's date. We're no longer in danger, and we hardly
Yeah.
ever were, to be honest. But the sun can still have a big effect on its future trajectory. So depending on like the solar activity, because it has a magnetic system
Shit!
that
And hold on.
is
It
super.
being filled with nickel, is that going to have some electromagnetic pull as well? Like, you know what I mean? Like what's it going to hit into Venus or something?
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll accelerate super fast until it gets past the sun, and then it'll start to slow down because there will be less gravitational slingshot effect. That's basically how it's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, whenever we send
power.
satellites or probes or whatever it is, like, and they need to go distances.
Satellites.
No,
mean
not
they're
satellites.
orbiting.
Excuse me, like probes. Whenever we launch probes, we send them at a certain trajectory to go from like, all right, this planet's going to pull it here. Then when it gets to here, this planet will be in this part of the orbit and it'll pull it this way. And then we launch it from there to here. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? They're letting, they set a path where the different masses are going to pull it from here to and fro, and where they could save actual fuel to get to a certain part where they need to blast themselves off somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've got two different types.
Which is the slingshot.
Space.
That's the slingshot you're talking about.
We've got spacecraft that are like interplanetary, and then we have like orbital satellites. So the interplanetary spacecraft, we don't really ever consider them just satellites. Because they have all sorts of equipment on them. So that's why we call them spacecraft, because they have so much different instrumentation. That's how we can verify the measurements that we get, and then we collect all sorts of different data samples from different like geological surveys, atmospheric surveys, photographical surveys. Like all sorts of information gets collected through the spacecraft, and that's how we can generate some of these simulations.
Yeah, like for example,
like Pluto,
the Pluto shit you said. I was just about to bring that
in the
up.
last 10 years, because it's no longer the ninth planet. Go back and look at Pluto and the information we got from New Horizon spacecraft. Holy shit, we know so much more now
finds a way to heat
than we
itself.
did 15 years ago. I'm like,
There
rooting
is
for
something
Pluto
going
to make
on
a
in
comeback.
Pluto right now, bro. Like it
Yeah, it's
finds a way to
geological,
heat itself,
100%.
and it's frozen.
It's definitely a planet, but they consider it a dwarf planet outside of sun.
But it has an atmosphere.
No, yeah, it's a dwarf planet. Nobody argues that it's a planet, but to say that
But
it's
it
not
doesn't
part of
have
our
a
solar
lack of an
system,
atmosphere
it
like
kind of sucks. It doesn't
like
have
Mars. Mars Mars, if the legend is true, it used to have an atmosphere, but somewhere along the way it was like ionized or some whatever the term is, and now it's like, it's so thin, right? Like, and there's no oxygen. Like, you wouldn't even be able to fly a plane, like a regular traditional plane in Mars. Like, you would have to go Mach 1 just to get off the ground, and then good luck trying to land somewhere safely. You know what I mean? Like it's anywhere we're at, the atmosphere is kind of what determines how anything is going to exist or move or anything for that matter. You know what I mean? And there's something going on.
There's atmosphere on Mars. It's thinner, but you'll still get weather.
Yeah, storms and shit.
Right. When you have absolutely no weather,
they get like the tornadoes.
When you have no weather, that's when you have no atmosphere. So like no air to like move around and create storms.
Yeah, and maybe I was speaking more to the density, right? Of like for example, like we got oxygen in our air, so it actually makes it quite dense if the weather's cold or things of that nature, right? So when you're flying, like you could have lift and propulsion and things of that nature, right?
Yeah, they say the magnetic the
that's gonna have a lot to do with it too, huh?
The core is almost
actually
compared to Earth. So, like how we actively have plate tectonics and our continents are kind of constantly moving, but albeit very slow. But they're moving. Like we have an active planet and
it's alive.
But the Mars planet isn't like that. It's not hot anymore in the core. Like
I like that you said anymore though.
Anymore, yeah, absolutely. We definitely have enough evidence that showcases that the plate tectonics of Mars were moving because we have mountain ranges. We have some awesome photographs of mountains on Mars. Some crazy looking mountains. That
There's a face on Mars.
Dream up in
a face
movies and stuff. The face thing is funny. I mean, that's like
I know. That's why I'm bringing it up. I love it.
I sent a video. I think maybe
maybe
I didn't. Yeah,
no,
similar.
You sent me a video, one debunking, and
it's saying, "Hey, just look at this." They just randomly fire off different faces, right? But you're not focusing at the face.
No, there's an actual psychology to
plus sign in the center of the screen, and then since your brain is like naturally built to create faces, but you're not focusing on it.
I'm trying to remember the term for it. There's an actual terminology for that. Like when people think
they
see faces in a cloud. Like see faces in a cloud or see faces in a potato or a fucking Cheeto.
We see faces like Jesus and toast and stuff like that.
Exactly. There's a terminology for that.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a part of it. The one thing that fucks me up is like there's one dude that broke it down on and who's to say what pictures they're actually like how credible these pictures are. You can start there, right? But there's one dude, he broke down like the symmetrical nature of it. And he's like, this is highly unlikely. This is natural. I'm like, yeah,
that's on the Y files. I've seen that on the Y files, and then you got to also remember too that NASA lied to us about the color of Mars. It wasn't. That's not the real color when you see it.
It looked more like Arizona.
Oh my mind, it's crazy, bro.
Well, here's an experiment that you can do for yourself. We're really good friends here, so we're rarely not talking to each other every day. So when I get it, when I get the word that we've got Mars visible in the northern hemisphere and on our side, I'll let you know, and you can visibly see. The planet is red.
It is red in the distance. Fuck yeah. When you see it, what is this? Like it's
if you observe it with a strong enough telescope, you'll see it. It's fucking red.
Yeah, for sure. But here's the thing though. It's like some of the images have been doctored, is what they're saying. Because
100%.
Like during
here's the way that light works.
I'm pretty sure we look blue from afar, right?
Right. Well, the way that telescopes do collect data, they're going through each individual color spectrum at a time. So they spend days and days and days taking pictures of the same piece of space. and each time as time goes by, they change the settings to, okay, now we're gonna collect yellow light and blue light and then red light, and then they build an image out of all that data. So keep in mind, our telescopes aren't literally seeing these colors, but we know these colors through spectroscopy. So when light travels and you visually see it, there's redshift on white light when it goes to a certain distance, but when it's visible, like from like light years, like so many light years, you'll see that we can collect the true colors and know what kind of atmosphere and the molecular structure of the atmosphere and just the in general, like a pretty good idea of what that planet contains in terms of material makeup. That's why we know that we have exoplanets. We definitely aren't ever seeing these things visually because they're so far away. But when the light gets back to us and the data that we know from the collection of the light, then we can start to estimate that, oh yeah, that's the perfect amount, and that it's in a distance from a strong enough sun that can harvest it. So the way that we look at the sky, sometimes, yeah, we're not physically seeing the red, but because we know the types of gas in atmosphere and how it interacts with temperature and sun, we can collect that the material on the surface is going to be compromised of a reddish rock, and it'll be something similar to Utah when you see.
I think it has a lot to do with the iron. Doesn't it have a lot to do with the
iron oxide? Yeah.
And then it being oxidized because of the whatever happened to the atmosphere at one point.
It got super hot, and then
there it is.
And then when it got hot,
it's basically rusty.
All of those gases,
it's a rusty planet.
They vaporized, and then the core cooled down, and then it lost the ability to maintain
like
it's like
it
magnetic,
significantly slower than like Earth, at least on
like the radiation that you'll encounter on the surface is what's dangerous.
It's like, what is Elon trying to do over there if he moves there to go live in the mountains? Like, just go to Afghanistan then.
You know? I don't really know, honestly. Now I really don't know the purpose of going to Mars.
Is it setting up the infrastructure for like 100 years, humans from now?
It could be to stamp his name in history forever.
Maybe he's trying to go home.
He's a Martian. That's
in his mind. He's like, I'm a Martian.
He's all like, no, I'm literally more than the Martian.
All right, Alvin Kamara just popped up with a new injury.
There it is. See, I was just saying that too. When it comes to someone like Alvin Kamara this time of year, he goes, "Listen, bro, how do I get on the IR?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, that's why I got excited on the rookie Neil. I was like,
I still got Neil for you.
J.K. Dobbins got hurt last night also.
Oh no!
He looked pretty good.
He suffered a foot injury. So
in that one run,
he got a mini bye week.
Yeah, 2 minutes ago.
He got to the outside and beat the defenders a couple times.
That was a nice play. He was gashing for like 9 yards, 13 yards, and then like, another 10 yards, and then later on for the rest of the game was like, little 3, 4, 2, 1. It was just they just couldn't. They made an adjustment in the second half. Like he had one big run in that third quarter, and then it got him over 50 yards or whatever. Like, what did he finish with?
I'm not too sure the stats. I had to pull them.
I think it was like 60 yards or something like that. Yeah.
RJ Harvey, that's like another dud again. But that was the whole game.
Yeah. Unless you had Troy Franklin.
True, yeah. And then some of the like the Denver Broncos pass rushers. I think everybody had
Right? Benito went
Cooper,
crazy.
and then White Boy
Zach Allen from the DT spot. Yeah, there's gonna be some hidden gems. You know what I mean?
All right, so I'm looking up Dobbins. Where are you? This team. It's finished with 84 total yards,
Okay.
one
So
catch,
not bad. Oh, 84 total yards. How many on the ground?
18 times for 77 yards.
Okay, so yeah, so he broke 50 yards rushing with one of his first carries in that third quarter, right? And then the rest of the way he was just 2-3 yards a clip.
Yeah, this is legit nice RB2 output.
I mean,
We're probably hoping.
Devin White, Devin White's like he's a top 5-6 linebacker this year. Like he's they haven't been the worst against the run either. So it's really been their secondary that's been giving up the booty.
So you think Oakland is going to go out and try and play spoilers outside of the divisional games? I feel like they have too much pride to want to
and Chip
throw
Kelly is
a
back in the
Denver
NFL.
or
He wants to
Kansas City
stay.
game.
You know what's a bad look? Like, how about this? How many targets did Brock Bowers have? Did he only have the one catch for real? Because if they consciously tried to target him a bunch, that makes sense to me. But I'm like, why?
I think it was a 31-yard reception.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. The reason I'm bringing this up is it's like, well, why? Like, if you want to play spoiler, target your man's. You know what I mean? It's the best weapon you got. Then they say some dumbass shit today talking about, well, moving forward, we're gonna hyper target, or they didn't hyper target. They said we're gonna have our game plan focused around Brock Bowers and Trey Tucker. That sounds stupid as fuck. As far as the Trey Tucker part, it's like you ain't even gonna try to see what your rookies got, or you know what I mean? It's just this is kind of good for this organization because it's not out of the realm of possibility that they don't even go run it back with this same regime next year.
You think they bring B. Carroll back? I already think it's gone.
I just said that.
I was outside.
It's not out of the realm of possibility that they don't run this regime back. Chip Kelly, on the other hand, who's been trying to get back into the league, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Maybe he'd be if they kept this regime, he would be the head coach, I would imagine.
It wasn't I wasn't listening. I just stepped outside. That's why. I stepped outside. I didn't hear it. So what else?
Yeah, what were we talking about? The Raiders. Oh yeah. So, damn, poor Raiders. I actually had hope for them this year. I was like, wow, they got a legit coaching staff. They got some weapons there. You know what I mean? They had this rookie that everybody hyped on, but then in the trenches, very poor on the offensive side. It was a big failure to launch because of that. You know what I mean? And then some of the games they had some remnants of success was where they looked good against the Jags. They looked good against the Patriots week 1, where the Patriots looked like their team trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Outside of that, they were looking like nothing. I don't know. It's crazy. But they're going to secure a top 5 pick here.
Oh, for sure.
And you know what I mean?
For quarterback? It's got to be a quarterback, probably.
It might not be. They might be a landing spot for a retread. A high-end retread. Like a
Tua?
I mean, like a Tua. There you go. You know what I mean? Like it's Mark Davis is the owner, bro, and which is crazy because he, now whatever the GM is, hopefully this guy's smart because.
Well, he also has Brady there, so that supposedly is some
exactly an advisor or part owner, whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, well,
minority
owner, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's broadcasting.
Yeah, well.
I mean, just as far as like how much attention I have, how much say does he actually have? Because I would be like, was Gino for real? Like, I mean, I love Gino for fantasy this last couple of years because it's like they were just gonna throw it. You know what I mean? And then that's what's funny. You bring him over, and he ain't even trying to sling it.
No, he's been trying to. Still, it's been doing.
Yeah,
Hey, them is facts. Them is facts.
He's got to be up there in
Goddamn
interceptions.
time.
I think, like in league, he's got to be up there in league leaders of
No,
picks.
he's got 12 in the year, I believe.
That's insane work. I don't even think he has 12 tugs.
No, I can tell you right now, it's horrible.
Crazy work.
It is crazy. Gino says, "I'm not worthy."
Gino.
And didn't they give him some money when he came over?
They so he had one more year. They extended him on top of, or they restructured him, and it was like it made it one more year. I think it was.
Oh, okay.
So like
he has 11
which would make
tugs
sense
in the
though,
year.
because why not bridge him? Why not have him serve as bridge QB to the next guy, right? Like, and I think Bake said it best earlier in the chat. He said, "Man, we need to just take a look at Kenny Pickett. Just refresh it. You know what I mean?"
There you go. Gino, 12 interceptions, 11 touchdowns.
Gino is the Super Bowl champion.
But there's your number.
What's his name? Kenny Pickett.
No, there's your
Super Bowl
numbers.
champion.
12 interceptions to 11 touchdowns. That's a hell of a ratio.
You ain't never lied, Lee. That's a hell of a ratio.
Where Justin Herbert at right now? Just curious. I'm just asking. I'm not trying to clown because you're gonna get all defensive. I'm just wondering.
What, Herbo?
Yeah.
I know he's up for, let's see, right now, he's on the season.
Hey, Marco said the coach GM is live on a German podcast show right now. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
He's got 2,300 yards so far. So, yeah, he's doing this thing.
I said touchdowns and interceptions.
Okay, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Oh, he's counting them up.
$18 touchdowns thrown, and he's ran in for 1. So 18 interceptions are high this year. I think he's got 8, I think. 1, 3, 4.
So he has 19 total touchdowns, right?
19 total touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
How many picks? Because he's thrown a few.
8 picks this year, and he only had 3 last year total.
So he has 18 passing tugs and 8 picks. That's like that ratio is crazy, Lee. It's not good.
Yeah, well, look at his line.
It's not too far from Gino's ratio.
Yeah, but look at the line he's got too. But that's not an excuse. But
see, who else has a worse line? Gino, and then that's the result.
We had the 30th ranked line in the league out of 32 teams.
You guys?
Yes, 30th.
Damn, that's bad.
Yes, and that shows. So,
you got TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith. Oh, you got Alex Highsmith. Shit, there's gonna be some shit.
So it's gonna.
I hope you guys can run on them, because I don't know what the fuck's going on with Vidal, and I got so many people starting Jarrett fucking Patterson against me. It's so crazy when I see
Patterson may not even freaking play. He's back to the practice squad.
Oh no, they usually do that. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna sign him right on Sunday morning back. Because how many times have they brought him up? Do you know? Is this the second time or third? Because there's only so many times you could bring somebody.
I think this is the second. This is the last second time.
So that makes sense. It's just like the Michael Carter thing last week. So he's gonna play. They're gonna have to sign him to like a rest of the year joint to the 53-man roster.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I'm excited for this weekend of football.
Come on now.
I am not going to look at last night's game as like a tone setter for the week, because we got some crazy games this week. Like that game was just hoot as fuck. But we got crazy game. We got Buccaneers, Patriots. That's gonna go crazy, bro. Like it's got to.
Hampton has shed his boot.
Who?
2 hours ago, Hampton shed his boot. He's out of a walking boot, so that's a good thing.
Uh-oh.
So that's basically like a 21-day window.
So it's like 4 weeks away.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's about right. That's the week 13 now. That is, yeah.
Like 14.
Yeah. 13 or 14, that is what it is. Well, 14's our bye is 12.
It's week 12.
The week ties our bye, yeah. It's week starts off. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yep, it is. Because what do we have up into our bye? We have the Steelers, Jacksonville, then our bye. So we got, okay, that's fine. And then we got the Raiders coming out of the bye, then Philadelphia. That's Philadelphia and Kansas City.
You guys better not lose to the Raiders.
We ain't gonna lose to the Raiders. We're gonna mollywop those motherfuckers. And it's also
you guys got all the road. You guys
no,
got
it's in our house.
Trips.
It's in our house.
No, I'm talking about like you're going into KC, right?
Yeah, but we play well in Kansas City, so I'm not too concerned about that.
Play well as in bad?
What do you mean bad? Every time we play Kansas City, it's always a three. It's always a one-score game. It's never.
It's never bad because it's not good. Is what I'm saying. Like
it's never a blowout.
You're an optimist.
It's never. You tell me the last time they've blown us out.
Nah.
And then I can't really. It's always a one-score game. It's never 10, 15 points.
I'm talking about win-losses. There's too many moral victories that'll never count.
Hey, Johnny said he gotta slide out, have a killer day. Yo, happy Friday, bro.
Happy Friday, Johnny.
Mama. I'm finna go get my hair cut, bro. You still in here getting green?
Let's close this thing down. We good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, let him know, Lee. What you got going today?
I got the Chargers Power Hour tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time.
There you go.
Wait,
Neon Peacock birthday.
5 o'clock Pacific Time.
NeonPeacockBirds.com, 20% off. Be sure to take advantage of this sale that we got going on. It's a site-wide sale. Yeah, we appreciate everybody rocking. Yeah, we make your game. Everybody have a great weekend. If you don't see us till then, but you already know, back with the Grit Don't Quit all Sunday. I'm down with an OJ Mignana morning too, so be on the lookout for that. If that shit pop up, we rocking.
All right, JD, I'll tap in you later.
All right, y'all. Y'all be smooth in a
peace.
minute.
Peace.
Gang.
Quarterback shit when quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie, he like to party. Fuck with clothes, shoot, trolling 5 Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all bitches getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.